Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Freshandfit Podcast After Hours Edition. I'm joined by three lovely ladies.
And Nino Brown.
And Nino Brown, baby. Let's get into it, guys.
Back.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Freshandfit Podcast After Hours Edition. Quick announcements, man. Patreon.com.
3 shows in a row, 3 of them.
Yeah, there's a third show.
This is crazy. We did Earn Your Leisure at 1:30. We did Nino Brown at 6:30. And now we're doing the ladies plus Nino Brown at 10:30.
And I went to the gym before all of them. So for all you guys that are fat and complaining and crying, bro, get it done, man. So anyway, back to those guys. Patreon.com/FreshFit, where you guys can see all the exclusive behind-the-scenes content that isn't safe for YouTube. You can see the ratchetness that goes on behind the scenes. You can see me kicking out girls that are very rude. And I will address the thing from yesterday, don't worry. Also, guys, we're on Spotify, Google, and Apple Podcasts. FreshFit, we're basically everywhere, guys. Make sure you wear headphones, though, because you will get canceled listening to us at your job. FreshFit gear, guys, we got T-shirts. For example, earlier you guys saw me wear the Punisher shirt and then the FreshFit Podcast shirt. I had to do the cheap marketing and switch shirts every show. And then we're also on Twitch, guys. Twitch.tv/Freshandfit Podcast. Go ahead and watch us on there. We're going to take over on Twitch as well.
And also help us get to 1,400 subs. We're at 1,300, right, Trey?
Yep, we're at 1,300 or so right now. So, guys, thank you so much for that support on Twitch. We're brand new on the block there. Already getting some traction. We're getting put in the suggested. A lot of Twitch people are liking the content, so thank you so much. And then also, guys, Fresh and Fit Clips. That's our new YouTube channel that we just made, where if you don't have 2 hours to watch the full podcast, go ahead and check us out on Fresh and Fit Clips. We take good portions out, like yesterday's crazy debate about the wage gap and abortion, all this other stuff. And you guys can go ahead and, listen to it and, snapshot pieces. So,
and we got 2 new supporters for the YouTube membership.
Yeah.
Nolan Baptiste
Thank
and
you.
Yara B. Thank you.
Welcome.
Dr. Marco for that.
Yeah, well, Dr. Marco
Welcome,
for you guys.
Shout out to y'all.
Yeah, welcome to new members. And then also, guys, on the Patreon, I forgot to mention this too. We have a weekly Zoom call in there where we talk about making money, getting in shape, dating, whatever. It's a Q&A. We do a Zoom call about an hour and a half or so with all of our patrons at the higher tier, $200 tier. At the $100 tier, you guys are able to ask us 1 monthly question. We record a video and send it back to you personally. And then also at the 50 tier, you get the entire video library. And then at the 20 tier, you get access to all the answers to the questions that are asked. And so I'll hit some of these super chats real quick, and then we'll get into the show. Black Wolf Inc. $10. There's a storm coming upon our shores, gentlemen. I call it Capoon. Please don't cap tonight, ladies. We had a long one last night. Myron reached Ultra Instinct last night. And Fresh showed his foot. Yeah, that was terrible.
Like to go on that video.
Ricky Webster, $10. Love the vibe you brought to the show. Nino, and also love my Fresh Fit family. French Toast Props, dude. Thank you so much.
Respect.
Shout out to Myron. Homie has ascended his patience levels over 9,000. I try, bro. It's very tough out here.
It's over 9,000.
And then we got Ricardo Vasquez, $10. Love the content you produce. Keep up the great work. Thank you. And then we have a few others here. And then we already got 1,500 live viewers. Thank you guys so much.
Man.
Oh, my God.
You're the best friend.
That was a girl from yesterday. Yeah,
my goodness.
misogynistic.com, $5. I heard you guys been talking a lot of smack about me the whole day. Hold on, let me find the facts, because I feel like I was right. You guys were lying. And then we got our former president who's shadow banned, and I won't say his name on YouTube. Hey, look, Sideshow Bob is on. Oh, shit. Talking smack already. And then it's Mo, $10. Mad props for the hustle today, boys. Thank you so much. She's actually very nice, guys.
She's very nice.
And then Rufus Viking became a YouTube member. Thank you so much.
Thank you, fam.
And then guys, okay. And then Poetic Justice 1288. Yo, Myron, what's up with wearing those same blue shorts every show? Love the show though, man. Keep it up. Well, actually, these are Nike shorts. Yesterday they were Adidas. So I mean, they're not the same exact ones. I just like
pause. Why are you looking at his shorts though?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh,
guys like looking at my legs. I don't know why.
It's like
Ali Peralta, $20.
Pause.
Great job on the shows. I've learned so much from the team.
Thank you.
And last one.
And the last one here is.
Can I get a stupid?
Blizzjack. Oh yeah, I got you, bro. All times.
Stupid.
So yeah, guys. Yesterday, speaking of stupid, real quick, I'll just address this because I've been getting asked this a million times. The video's already at like almost it's like 220,000 views on it already from yesterday, last night. long story short, guys, we had a panel of ladies on. We debated a bunch of things, right? Mike Rashid was on there. Shout out to him. We talked about the wage gap, abortion, pro-choice, all this other
Everything.
stuff. And the biggest contention was the wage gap. That was like an hour-long discussion where I kept showing proof of that the wage gap does not exist between men and women. Women do not earn 80 cents on every dollar that a man makes because of their gender alone. It's based on life choices. And I put all the studies in the description box if you guys want to check it out. I DM'd the girl yesterday, well, technically this morning at 5. I said, hey, here are my links. Where are yours? And she responded with, oh, you would send me these links now, but you're not going to say bye when I leave. So she was more mad at the fact that, like, I didn't, say bye to her when she left, when I was too busy, cleaning up the studio after the fact to, debate me and give me, the real facts. So, guys, just understand that they argue with emotion. It is what it is. Yeah, I could have kicked her off the show, but that's stupid because you guys wouldn't have been able to witness that stupidity in 1080p if I had kicked her off. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. And, other than that, let's introduce the people, man. Announcements are done.
Cool.
We'll do the super chats after.
So, we'll start here. Your first name.
We got some great guests.
Hello.
Your last name. Your social.
My
Your
last
birthday.
name? Okay.
Your haircut. No, I'm just kidding. So just say your first name, your name, what you do for a living, and
Your age.
where your age. There you
Okay. Hi, my name is Ty Lynn. I'm 25. My social is 61. I work in bottle service, and I've been in Miami for 3 years.
go. Cool. What club?
I work at Tootsie's Cabaret.
Yo, shout out to Drake. Awesome. All right, and you?
My name is Stella. You can call me Ruby Rogue. It's my artist name. I work at Kayak Miami Beach. I'm a hotel manager, and I'm 25.
Awesome.
Welcome to the show.
Cool.
Thank you.
And we got our boy Nino Brown in the house.
Back in the building.
Believe that Nino Brown, and I don't see no clown.
The interview from earlier was awesome, guys. Definitely, if you guys want some motivation to go to the gym or become better, check that interview we did with Nino Brown earlier, guys.
Facts.
It was lit.
Keeping it real.
On me.
Yes. Welcome back, Dani.
Yeah. Oh, thank you guys. Daniela, Instagram, and I'm 28.
There you go. Wait,
Yeah.
what do you do for work?
Instagram.
I'm confused. Okay, cool.
Welcome back. Okay,
right.
so guys, we're gonna ask some questions and then we'll also do a
Yes.
reaction today. Okay,
more?
shout out to my boy, and then from this point, what, Chris 10?
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay,
10.
yeah, guys, because we're already starting to get the views up. Thank you so much for the support, by the way. Every super chat will be shown, and all the Twitch people will also be shown as well. But obviously, we won't be able to read everyone.
And all the subs will be shouted out for
Yes,
the donate
all the
subs.
subs on Twitch will
Yeah.
be shouted out. Okay, $5, Mr. Good Vibes. Shout out to my boy for putting me on the Freshandfit family, switching up the BP mentality to the RP mentality. Stop the cap. Facts.
Boom.
$5 said led. Thanks for making this lockdown season bearable. Thanks again for the advice, Nino. Hey, man. Nino's giving out that life-saving advice right there. Jose Uloa, drinking game. Shot every time the guys say off rip. Enjoy the content. Keep up the great work.
Off
You will
rip.
die of alcohol poisoning, my friend.
Off rip.
Juice Key, $10. I appreciate this podcast. Y'all are a lot.
I just learned. Yeah. Never mind.
Okay. I just learned to stream. It's not easy. I'm about to crank my podcast up very soon. Keep inspiring and educating. Thank you very much, bro.
Go for it, man.
Streaming
Go
is
for
not
it.
easy, bro. $10. I just wanted to say thank you guys for the shows. The debate last night was something special, and I know you've had a busy ass day today. So for real, thank you. Yes, and I am losing my hair as well, but I do it for you guys. And then
There you go.
there's more. God
Damn,
thank
man.
you guys so much for the
Thanks,
support, man.
for real. Greg Hislop, $10 Canadian. Freshandfit has the patience of a saint after last podcast. In the end, you showed facts over feelings. That's why you guys are the best.
Yeah, man. I wanted you guys to see it. Alucard, $10. I just wanted to say thank you guys for the shows. The debate last night was something. No, we read that one.
Then this one.
Good morning from Germany, 4:30 a.m. Hoping for a great debate to start my day, and can't help sipping a bit for Dani and her infectious, amazing laugh. Of course, I knew someone was gonna.
You have to add it. You have to add it.
Yeah, yeah. It's add the laugh. See,
Yeah.
there it is, right there. We don't even need it. And then we got Legendary J.
$20. Shout out to Freshandfit fam. Y'all are doing a great service. Also, my respect to Chris for backing up Myron yesterday.
I had
There you
to,
go.
man. Those girls.
And then we got Citizen Earth. Yo, Myron, I had to be the first Sudanese nigga to super chat respect from Canada. Thank you, bro. Shout out to all the Sudanese out there. Shukran jazilan.
Last one.
Okay, guys, I'm holding my like hostage until the girls do a twirl. Okay. Well, that might or might not come later. Okay, so
Awesome. So, ladies, right? First question of the day, and you can chime in as well on, what is your end goal? Do you want a relationship? Do you want to get married? And why?
Oh, me. Oh, okay. I don't think I have like, I don't go into things with an end goal. I think the best things play out naturally. So if you go in with this very specific intention without really knowing this person, it might not work out well for you. I think it's best to just let things happen as they come. I think at the end of the day, everyone wants to be happy and like have a partner, but that's gonna happen when it happens. I'm not like trying to force that.
Okay.
Anytime soon.
And one more question. Why did your last relationship end?
My last relationship ended 6 months ago.
Why?
It just didn't work out.
Who broke
It
up
just
with who?
did not work out. We broke up with each other. Like, I know that's such a stupid answer, but we broke up with each other. We just weren't seeing eye to eye. Things weren't moving like the way they should have been. So, you know, it was sad, like on both ends, and on my end. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of depressed. Like, it's no big deal. But at the end of the day, like, it was for the best.
But what happened though?
What is that? What am I like?
He's asking a tough questions.
I'm like, because that's very big, but like, okay.
Basically, what happened is, I moved down here 3 years ago. He, from the DMV, he followed me down here. We used to work together. We broke up. He couldn't commit. I was like, peace out, moving to Florida on a whim, like very randomly. And he followed me down here, and it still didn't work out. He still didn't want to do the shit that I wanted him to do.
What was that?
Wait, I have a question.
Go ahead.
So you
Dan.
said he wouldn't commit. What is commitment to you? Like getting married,
Okay.
or just he was not?
He could commit, but he wouldn't claim me.
What do you mean? Like,
Meaning, like, I feel like he's such a private person, but that seems kind of sus to me, like, especially after so long. Like, it's just like you should be able to publicly claim that we are together.
how long were you guys together?
We were together for almost 2 years. So it was just like, it was like on and off, but pretty much on, you know what I'm saying? But still never like a public thing. Like people knew about it because we worked in the same place.
How old he was?
I was what? I'm 25 now. It's like forever ago. When we first met, I was like 21, 22.
How old he was?
Oh, he was 23 when I met him. And it just didn't work out. Like, but I mean, I don't hold any
Where y'all met
animosity. We met in the DMV at my old job. I used to work at a casino.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was a cocktail server and he was a bartender. You know, that love story.
Oh, yeah.
And it just, like, things just didn't, like, happen. And
What was his profession?
that was his profession. He wanted to open a restaurant. That was his goal,
Yeah.
which I liked. I liked that he had, like, sounds so dumb.
He's ambitious.
I like that he had goals and that he was ambitious. No, I like that he had a plan, like he knew what he was doing. He's just raising money. Like his parents were immigrants, you know, he came over, he just started working all the time. So I like that drive. And I think that's why I was like so attached, because I haven't found somebody like that since. But it's really not, it really was never going to work out at the end of the day.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Awesome.
All right,
But I'm
cool.
happy.
Yeah.
Hi.
Miss Ruby.
Yes. What was the first question again?
So basically, relationships. Like, do you want one? Do you not want one? Do you want to get married? What's your stance right now?
Oh, for sure. That is my end goal. I was an only child, so I really want a big family. But as, you know, Taylor said, you know, we plan, God laughs. So I don't hold it down to a T, but it is my end goal to have, you know, be married, have kids, grandkids, possibly great-grandkids, God willing. So.
And why did your last relationship end?
Well, I'm still in one right now.
Okay,
But
so-
if you're talking about before that,
Yeah.
that was a little while ago, like 2-3 years ago.
Why did it end?
Kind of like fell in love with the one that I'm in right now.
Monkey branch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keeping it real. I like
Yeah.
that. All right. Cool.
Fair enough.
Well, you guys know I'm in a relationship.
Yeah. Well, for the people that don't know, because it's really you
Yeah,
reinvigorated
the
it,
goal
right?
is to get married, of
Yeah.
course, and it's gonna happen soon. Maybe the proposal.
Oh,
so I heard.
Damn.
okay.
Wedding bells.
He ain't playing.
So I heard. Little birdie told me.
Okay. All right.
Danny, what? Okay, what did the last one end though?
Oh shit.
Which one? It's a little complicated.
I think because you were laughing so much, he couldn't take it seriously.
Yeah, he was just like, I'm out. I'm out.
Okay, the last one prior to the current status.
I
Lamborghini
wanted
guy.
to move back. Oh, yeah. Well, that's why I said it's complicated.
Okay.
Because the one I'm with now is, you know.
Okay.
Okay.
No, my last like long relationship. Because I wanted to move back to Miami.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I had my family here.
Okay. Nino, you heard all these, you know what I'm saying, answers. What's your opinion on relationships? Are women putting in the work, or are they just like settling for what they can get?
It's a little bit of selling on both sides.
Mhm.
See, a woman, when she comfortable with you, she gonna submit to your dream, even if that dream is to be a bum. Some of them just wait on you to wake up out of being a bum. Even if you stay with your mama, she gonna wait on you to get out your mama house. When she start fucking you, and when she start fucking with you like that, it's about you until she find better. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But if you doing it right, it might take a while for her to realize that she need to find better. So I think with these situations, especially with her, you was a side chick. You understand me? He didn't never take you serious because I think the way he met you, you're a beautiful girl. They ain't no knock towards you. We all been side. I've been a side. Hey man, you know. And it might be because he immature. It ain't even you being a side chick. You have wife qualities, but it's just him. He probably wasn't ready for what you was ready for, and obviously that's why I wasn't working for you. Women are 10 times smarter than men. You know what I'm saying? So she realized that at a young age, 21, and she moved past him. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And this one here, she found her situation. You know what I'm saying? And now she says she happy in her situation. And normally in her shoes, being so successful on Instagram, they'll hide that. They'll be like, I'm single, but all the while they got somebody. She's openly confident about her situation. Mm-hmm. That's a plus.
There you go.
All right.
Well said.
Yeah. Okay. So do we have? I think I saw a couple super chats roll in real quick, and then ladies, we'll turn it to you guys if you guys have got a question for us if you want to grill us. Okay. Blake Williams, 1499, just donating for the show last night. Props on making it through. They were exhausting.
If only you knew.
Man, okay, Trevo 95, $10. Great shows today, guys. Been watching y'all after getting a headache watching the replay from last night. Had to pause it a few times to get through it. Maybe I should have skipped it. Yeah, I got a lot of DMs from some people about that thing, man. Thanks for the support. AlphaZo, $15. Welcome back, Nino. Thank you for the How NFL Players Go Broke video. I wish I learned that in high school/college, but I'm glad the next generation can learn from that wisdom. Facts. $10 from Juski. I meant y'all are lit. My bad. I'm risking my life to message you, but it's cool. Risk taker, entrepreneur.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
I'll be texting and driving now.
Yeah.
Damn. What's up, Chris?
What happened, Chris?
What's going on? Oh, shit.
Holy
okay.
smokes. $500 super chat.
I'm about to put my glasses on for this because I'm blind. I don't even know what's going
I'm about
on.
to shave my balls for this one.
Okay.
Wait, your brows aren't shaved already?
Just showing you guys.
I should have said that on camera.
Yeah. Just showing you guys some love. The content you make has changed my life for the better. You guys are truly the #1 podcast in the world. Thank you so much, bro. That means a lot, man. I'll give you another Don DeMarco for that one. When we get messages like that, bro, it means a lot because the thing is this, man. There ain't many places that guys can go to get advice on how to be better women, get their money up, whatever it may be. Because men are told to repress their feelings. They're told to not have a victim mindset. They're told to just suck it up and deal with it. And, it is what it is, man. Like, I don't want to sound like a crybaby, but let's keep it a stack, man. Like, a lot of men are treated like second-class citizens. You know what I'm saying? So being able to come here and, like, listen to us, because I know a lot of you guys can't say the things that we say it for you. There's a reason why we had 10,000 live viewers at 2 o'clock in the morning yesterday while I was debating that feminist bimbo, is because you guys wanted to see, right, a man finally say what is on our mind, right, with all these, like, crazy-ass chicks, bro. Like, because I'm telling you guys, a lot of these girls live in, like, a bizarre world. They don't live in reality, you know what I'm saying? So, so we're here, man. We're on the front lines. We'll take the bullets, you know what I mean? It is what it is. I get feminist death threats every single day, bro. But against support like this, it's worth it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't mind opening up my TikTok and my Instagram and getting some weird emo chick saying, "You're a toxic misogynist and I'm going to fire where you live and come and get you." So,
on a fire.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So guys, thank you so much for the support, man. We appreciate that.
I've been getting those black chicks that want to kill me.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Fruity and Slip, $20. Question: why do so many women despise cheating but will set up a casual friendship with a new man before dumping her old man for the new one? Ladies, let's go around the table with that one. What's your take on that?
I do have a hot take on this subject.
Sure.
Before this last gentleman that I left, before I became newly single, and this is like the first time I've been single in a very long time, I was in a relationship for like 4 years. And the only like way that I got out of that relationship is because I had gained a friend which was this guy.
Ah.
You know what I'm saying?
So you were friends with it's while you were in that relationship with the guy from the DMV. You had this guy in the friend zone.
No.
No,
Let me
other way.
make it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so that very long relationship, I found out I was being cheated on pretty consistently. A lot of gaslighting, no big deal, just normal guy stuff. And the only way I could get myself out of that relationship was by having this person. So I guess technically, did I cheat? Does it matter? If you caught your ex-boyfriend cheating with a bunch of women on Snapchat and one man, would you feel
It's
bad?
still cheating though.
Is
And
it?
especially because we if we start talking to somebody else, we us guys can do that and have no emotion, but
Right.
we are emotional. So if we're talking to someone, we really like that person.
Well,
you
there was
know?
no physical interaction
Yeah, but
until the end of the
still.
relationship. But in order to pick myself up and go why are you still in this relationship with someone who's just because I was comfortable, because he was kind of successful. I'm like, can I do better after this? He's making me feel like this is the be all end all, but it wasn't.
So
And then this was
So basically, you were with a guy, but things weren't going that well. And then this guy you were friends with from the DMV was cool, ambitious, actually doing dope shit. You're like, you know what? I could confide in him a little bit because he seems to be a better option, but I'm not going to go through with it until a certain point. Was that?
yeah, it did start off as a friendship, but I was starting to catch feelings, and I was like, oh, I can have feelings for other people? Bitch, I'm out there.
Yeah, but he didn't want a friendship with you.
Which
But
is
at
proven
the time,
'cause they
but
did
at the
that.
time, it was just
Guys,
easier.
guys don't want to be friends with the girls,
Yeah,
you know?
they never do.
So what you're
true.
saying is guys and girls can't be friends.
I didn't.
Really?
I don't agree.
Guys and girls can be friends.
Like my only
Yeah.
guy friends
Yeah, for
are
sure.
married
But you're
with my
super hot.
girlfriends, so it's
I'll say this.
the
I'll
couple
give my
friends.
stance on it, and we can open it up. You know what I mean? My take on it is on a balance of probabilities. I would say 99% of the time, men and women cannot be platonic friends. And when I mean platonic, I mean as in non-sexual, non-relationship, whatever. 9 out of 10 times, the guy is trying to wiggle his way into some kind of intimacy with the woman, whether he's biding his time to see with the boyfriend that she's with, waiting until there's a weak spot, or he's waiting to see her break up with the guy or whatever it is. A lot of guys don't have the balls to just make their overt attempt, take their shot, get rejected, and move on. They want to kind of keep the girl there and continue to get that female attention from her, and play a lot of guys don't want to get rejected, so they'll sit there in the cut and wait. So most guys, if you give them an opportunity, even though they say they're your friend, they will sleep with you if you give them the opportunity. The only reason they are a platonic friend is because you're holding leverage and telling them that they're only a friend. And we tell guys on this podcast,
Don't do it.
number one, don't let a girl friend zone you, and then number two, if you have a girlfriend, don't let her have male friends, because even though you might trust your girl, that's like having a Lamborghini and parking it in the hood. Why would you do that, even though it has an amazing alarm system and it probably won't get stolen? Why are you going to put it to chance and put it in that situation where dudes are going to kind of try to break into it? That's kind of how it is when you have a girlfriend or a woman that you love. You don't want people fucking with that. So
A shoulder to cry on turn into a dick to ride on.
I like that. That's funny.
So when she go to somebody, as she stated right here, she vulnerable, she's emotional, she's sobbing. You gonna tell her whatever gonna make sense for you
Exactly.
because you a man and you been waiting.
Yep.
For example, you know what I'm saying?
For
Or
example,
that
Birch.
shirt you had on before that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. You gonna, So
Yeah.
I
I would
agree
say-
with
So then,
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so is it more so women and men can't be friends, or is it more so because of a man's mindset, they are the ones that make that line, make that?
Yeah. So because here's the thing, we hold both genders accountable on this podcast.
Yeah, both.
So women want the free attention, and the men want the potential of sex. It's just that the women 9 out of 10 times aren't gonna let it happen, because for you guys, you're winning. If a dude's giving you free attention, he's taking you out, whatever, and it's just platonic, you're getting what you want as a woman. You're getting that validation, you're getting that attention, you're getting that masculine energy. And then on the back end, you don't gotta fuck him. You don't have to do your job necessarily. Not to say that you guys are only sex objects, but that's a big reason to bring a big part of the value that a woman brings to the table. Let's keep it a stack, right? So you're able to kind of get the benefits without necessarily having to give up your asset. The deal, men and women, like, it's a dance. It's a dangerous dance. One party is trying to leverage sex, another party is trying to leverage attention, and it's a battle between the gender to keep their commodity from the other while getting the resource from them. a man is considered successful, right, when he's able to get sex from girls without necessarily investing a lot. He's a player, he's, a Casanova or whatever it may be. A woman, if she's able to get attention from a lot of dudes, let's say Instagram, a lot of likes, a lot of comments, a lot of NBA dudes hitting her up, celebrities, whatever it is, she's winning because now she's desired. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of her values comes from she's given that sexual attention to a certain guy, but everyone wants her. You know what I'm saying? So it's very different, and it's like a dance between the two genders to withhold their commodity. But let's keep it a stack. Most women are winning. They're getting attention from the dudes because a lot of guys don't know their worth. So I'll say this. The only way that a woman is going to be friends with a guy platonically or whatever is just like what Dani was saying. When there's like certain situations where hooking up with the person is going to cause egregious consequences. For you said before, like your male friends are like married to your female friends, right? Or married to family members. You ain't going to want to mess with that, even though it still happens. But when there's situations like that where there's severe consequences, that's when it could happen. But I wouldn't even say they're friends. It's more of associates, because you ain't gonna ask your friend's husband, hey, come to movies with me or come to the beach with me one-on-one.
No,
So therefore you're not friends, you're associates.
Yeah, I'll even like text my friend. It's like, oh, can I text your husband asking him about, like, if I have a question about a car or something, I'm not going to just write to him without asking her, of course.
Yeah.
But, they're considered friends because, like, we hang out all together.
Of course,
so he's my friend, but
yeah.
not single guys. No,
Yeah.
absolutely
Yeah.
not.
I'm gonna be real though. Even though they're married, in the right situation at the right time, if they had a shot with you and the wife wouldn't find out, they would still do it. And I'll say this regarding men and women being friends. A lot of guys are kind of how to put this, nervous, and they're kind of like shy to actually go forward and say, "Hey, I want you." So they'll be your friend first to see if they can like find a backdoor in. But what happens is the girl is very smart. She's aware. So they keep that person there for a long period of time until either they get like weak from a relationship or they got like a weak spot. And at that point, he could, like Nino said, he can come in and say, "Hey, you know what? Don't worry, baby girl, I got you." Rubbing your back on all that shit. Before you know it, up in there.
Yeah.
So you never know.
Yeah, it's just like, women are intelligent, man. They understand that, because before modern day times and everything like that, let's keep it real. Women are the weaker sex physically. It's only in modern times that women have been able to exist without the provisioning and security of a man. So it's still hardwired to women to look for security in men. So how do you have security? Well, if the guy that you're with is shaky, maybe his job isn't paying him as well. Maybe he might lose his job. Maybe he's been lazy. His ambition is down. He's not making as much money, whatever it is. That security starts to get shaky. When that security gets shaky, women's attraction starts to come down. They start to look elsewhere. You know what I'm saying? And then that friend might start looking more attractive. Mm-hmm. And that's just how that's how these relationships happen. Like a guy isn't on his P's and Q's. Girl sees another guy that is, doing better, whatever it may be. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Can I turn?
Yeah, sure.
So sorry. I kind of disagree. I think the only time that my eye has ever strayed is when I've been like personally wronged. Like you could lose your job. Like he said before, like if you care about somebody, you're gonna ride with them no matter what they're doing.
So what do you need guy friends for?
Well,
if you already have a partner.
In this particular situation, which I feel like you've probably not been in, it had been like a couple years of cheating that I had discovered throughout the relationship. It was a lot of like, I need your Snapchat, I need your like Facebook, I need your like all your stuff. I gave him all my logins because he always made me feel like he couldn't trust me. Then when I found out, it was like, oh, it's because you've been cheating this whole time. Obviously, there was like a
resentment.
There was a resentment, and like I had this vendetta. Like I'm allowed to have guy friends because I haven't had any.
Yeah, but realistically, you weren't having guy friends. You were trying to maybe find a way to get back at him for what he's put you through.
But not through like a sexual conquest. I think more so just like you haven't allowed me to.
Well, you're still getting attention from a guy. You don't have to sleep with him
but listen,
in order to cheat, Like if you catch your man, texting a girlfriend, would you be upset?
No, that's the thing. What I found was like endless nudes and one nude from a man.
Wait, what?
Wait, pause.
Wait.
Over the period of over the time frame of our entire relationship, like Snapchats that dated back to like 2014. I was just like, fuck, I've been getting lied to this whole time. I'm allowed to have a guy friend. So it didn't start off because I'm not spiteful.
But did
I
you
was
end up
hurt.
sleeping with him eventually, the friend?
Eventually, like way after me and this guy stopped talking.
But she was 21 years old.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
Guys, they're trying to be your friend just to get in your pants eventually.
But he didn't. But the guy that I had become friends with, it was a long distance relationship that I was in, which probably explains why this other dude was cheating so much. But the guy that I had become friends with didn't know about all this drama because I don't really share my personal business.
He doesn't have to know.
So we were just like, we were just cool. And then eventually, like when I decided to make a move, I did. But that was well after me and this guy ended stuff. And I don't feel bad about it.
Nino, chime in.
No, you shouldn't.
So
That shit was-
she 21, you 28. At 21, you weren't doing what you doing now. It took levels of loyalty, levels of different situations in your life too. And I can't really judge her at 21 because I dated somebody, and when they was 21, they was doing the same shit. It's just you young, you dumb, you full of cum, and you just trying to find your way. You just learning. You been trapped in the house for a while. Parents probably kept you in, and you just getting out. You don't know what love is. So I'm gonna say, you know, at final product 28, where you kind of got your vision aligned with this person you with, and I hear the kind of loyalty you got, which is remarkable. She didn't have at 21. She was just trying some stuff, and you know, just hoping that it come through for her. And you know, you got to look at the tier brackets of where she was at mentally, age wise. You know what I'm saying?
No, I went through something like that around that age too. You know, where I
Right.
was like with a 7-year relationship, and
damn.
there was some sort of like. I never caught him cheating, but like, you know, you
There was like
you
a-
kind of like
you're like,
expect, like, you're like,
What is
yeah,
that?
like,
Sounds like
and honestly, it was a guy friend, and I ended up dating the guy friend after him. So I'm not saying you're wrong for doing that, but I'm just saying in the guy's mentality,
It's
he's
like, oh.
always trying to get in your pants. He's not trying to be there
I believe
to say,
that.
come, like, here's my shoulder to cry.
Oh, no, at the end
he's
of the
trying
day.
to fuck you.
Yeah, the
Exactly.
dick got to ride on.
Absolutely.
You
That's for
know,
sure.
you can be 18, 19, 21, 30. He still has something in his mind, which is you.
Ruby, do you still think men and women can be friends?
Of course. And that's coming from my own personal experience.
Okay.
Like, despite what I look like right now, I may look like a girly girl, but, you know, I'm a gamer. I'll play sports. I'll play football and all that stuff. Like, I have my guy friends, and it's strictly platonic.
Okay, let's do a test later on.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. Super chats?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, $10. Often we forget about the people working behind the scenes. Shout out to the producers and mods for keeping the chat podcast
sure.
rolling.
Yes.
Thank you so
Well
much.
said.
Question for Daniela. Whatever happened to your female friend on your first appearance when you made out with her?
Oh.
The girl that cried.
I should have watched more.
Is she okay?
Amber.
She's fine.
She's
doing
chilling?
good.
Good. Awesome.
We need to bring her back on the show. I know she's mad.
Good luck.
No, that's good. It's all good.
Adam C.
I didn't mean to make her cry, bro. I mean, hey, it is what it is. All right, big up Fresh and Fit.
And following from day one. Mad props to Myron for holding the frame and staying on his square. The panel were the most delusional, deflective, and disagreeable I've seen thus far.
It is what it is. Except for the 11 haters who hit the dislike, we should be at 3K likes. Do your part. Show love to the podcast goats and stay RP. Myron Fresh, there's no dollar amount of hope you can there's no dollar amount of the hope you give us. Okay, thank you very much.
There you go, man.
And
Thank you.
guys, please like the video. And then Rolando Fender, been watching since 30K, but I'm gonna step out the shadow and simp for the one next to Fresh. Killing it, fellas. Caught all 3 shows today.
I like
okay.
you. Bill,
Okay.
What's your Instagram?
Mine?
Yeah.
It's Singer in the Shower. No,
it.
Singer in the shower.
it's not an OnlyFans thing. I feel like people always assume that it's
You sing in
going-
the shower?
Everyone
Who
does.
doesn't? Yeah.
Everybody does. Tell me you
I
don't.
swear I do my best tunes.
Liar. He's a
I
liar.
shave my balls in the shower.
And sing while you do
Excuse
it.
you.
And then the Lauren Turner, $15. See you guys tomorrow night. Can't wait to bring some value, unlike the disrespect last night. Thank you very
tomorrow,
much.
Lauren.
Yeah.
She's coming tonight?
put her
Oh, that's
today.
one of your
Yep. No,
friends,
tomorrow night.
Chris?
Oh, tomorrow night.
Yeah,
Shout out
put
to
her.
Shout out to Lauren.
Shout out to Lauren.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching the show.
Appreciate it.
I will say this: we do get a lot of love from a lot of women that like come on
Yeah.
and listen to the show, and they're like, you know what? One woman, real talk. Hold on, real quick. Stop the show. I got a DM from a woman today.
Yeah.
She's married. She has children.
The black girl?
No, the white girl.
Okay.
She messaged us on Facebook. That's how I knew. She's like, you know, an older. No disrespect, but she messaged me and she said, "Listen, guys, me and my husband were going through it. I listened to your podcast. I see the male perspective now, and we're working through it. And the relationship hasn't been better." And I was like, "Holy shit!" You know what I'm saying? This is a podcast of 2 niggas talking shit on Miami, helping guys get girls, whatever. But we tell
Yeah.
the truth about what men really want. And she said, now I knew, and we've been able to work through it, and we're together. Our relationship is better. And I was like, God damn. So that means a lot, man. And we get a lot of love from women that like are in relationships, married, whatever it may be, saying like, you help me understand my husband better.
Yep.
You know, because I feel like I know in today's society, women aren't really taught or told what men really want, because men are kind of told to constrain themselves. They're told to give the politically correct answer. Hey, baby girl, I want you to be strong and independent. Hey, baby girl, I want you to have your own. I want you to have a career, whatever. Yeah, that's all good and dandy, but a man really wants a woman to be able to come home to,
Peace.
and she'll give him peace, feed him, clean the spot. Men haven't really changed over time. It's just that women have changed, and since women have changed, they've done careers, they're making more money. Since they've changed, their expectations, they think that men's expectations have changed, and they haven't. But okay, we got our former president, Sideshow Bob, kind of cute. She can case me with a knife all day long. Okay.
Who's Sideshow Bob?
The Simpsons. He's
Oh.
He's
Like
trying to
the
make fun of her
curly
hair.
And it's so funny that they
Yeah.
call you that because people at work call me that all the time. And I'm like, there's no resemblance.
Oh, they call you Sideshow Bob too?
Yes, so I was like,
because
is
of
this
curly
one
hair?
of, I thought it was one of them. I'm like, are you guys on here? Like,
Yeah. You got a
Yeah.
rebuttal to him?
No, I'm good. I mean,
No?
I look cute anyway, so it's fine.
Okay, there you go. She gonna send them Haitian hitters to you, bro. BS Tech $10. She still cheated. Oh. And then Homage became a YouTube member. Thank you so
Shout
much,
out to
Homage.
Homage,
Appreciate
man.
that, bro. All
Show
the
love,
love.
super chat, and a member as well.
Thank you so much, man. Welcome to the Fresh Fit fam.
Thank you, man.
Okay, ladies, so we'll turn it to you guys. Do you guys have a question you want to grill us on before you
Dating,
direct this video?
lifestyle, sex, you name it.
Yeah, I don't want to grill you guys, but I want to know what's your worst date ever.
Oh, that's actually a good
Man.
question.
You know, you start off. Your worst day ever.
My worst day.
Yeah.
I ain't never really went on no bad date, man. I'm successful, so they come with their A game. I
facts.
just say weird date where, the girl, when she closed my door, her hair got stuck in the car door, and it was dragging outside. And when we opened the door to get back into the movie, it had like the dirt off the floor. It was just too long. The wig wasn't hers, and then I think somebody called her to get the wig back. Like, girl, I gotta go to the club tonight. And you got my wig and stuff like that. Yeah.
What?
That was like the ratchet days.
Listen, it's hard for a
PGE.
woman of color nowadays, man. Okay, making sure that we coming in right, like y'all gotta give us some patience.
Man, that's crazy though.
Damn.
Fresh, you go first.
Okay, damn it.
I'm trying to think of mine.
So this is way back when I first came to America.
Okay.
Working at Chick-fil-A.
Coming to America.
Come to America.
I kind
Coming
of
to
told
America.
I kind of hinted the story in one of the episodes earlier
Uh-huh.
on YouTube. But so I was at Chick-fil-A, you know what I'm saying, just working hard as hell. And there's this badass Colombian girl, fat ass everything. And we're at Chick-fil-A, saying, my pleasure, all this shit, talking to each other.
My pleasure.
So finally, we go on a date. We go to this club. We're dancing, whatever. And so we're dancing, whatever, right? I'm saying, I'll go to the bathroom. I'll come back, right?
Yeah.
I come out from the bathroom. She's dancing with another guy. I'm like, damn, it's messed up. So anyhow, I just stand there, chilling, whatever. I'm on my phone, acting like nothing's going on. Then she comes to me and says, hey, I want to get a drink. I'm like, well, go get a drink. Because obviously you found somebody to dance with, so go ahead. Long story short, he's like, oh no, he just came to dance with me. I didn't know where you were, blah, blah. I'm like, this is kind of weird. Anyhow, so so what happened was that, like, I said, okay, it's fine, whatever. I go to the bar with her. This is back in my simp days, right?
Yeah.
I go buy her a drink.
We all been there, man.
And she said, oh, I have a friend here as well. And she wants a drink too. I was like, I made like $7 a day here. Sorry, $7 an hour at Chick-fil-A. Fuck it. I'll buy you another drink. So I buy 2 drinks for her and her friend. Mind you, I was trying to figure out, wait, there's no other friend here. So what does she mean? It was for the guy. So it gets worse, right?
Yeah.
This is back when it was blue pill SL.
Uh-huh.
Then I see her like, just walk to the side, give him behind the wall. I'm like, I'm getting finesse here. Anyhow, I'm like, you know what? At this point, I'm going home. This is crazy. Like she's like messing with me, whatever. So I go to walk to the car. She's running to the car like, oh no, where you going? I'm like, yo, you're playing me right now, so I'm out. She said, oh
you.
no, I just wanted to give him a drink because he was being nice to me or whatever. I was like, whatever. She's like, okay, well, are you going home? I was like, yeah, I'm going home. Can you take me home? I'm like, fine, because you know what I'm saying. I don't want to be in a scenario where like I'm with a chick, and I don't take her home. And she's like, oh, he did this to me, that to me. So I'm gonna take her home safe, right? So we get in the car.
Nah, he's a real one for that one. He's a real one for that one.
So we get in the car, right?
That's more?
It's so easy.
We're going home, right? And I'm at her front door. So I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to come up and I'm going to show you for a little bit. She's like, all right, bet. Just let me just go ahead and clean up a little bit inside and I'll be right back down. To this day, I'm still waiting for her to come back down. So there you go. That's my weirdest date.
That's fucked up.
And
But hold on, but
oh.
since then, your boy's wisened up.
Yep.
He's RP aware.
Yep.
And I be finessing chicks now.
yeah, there you
So
go.
now I'm chilling right
yeah,
now, bro.
there you go, man. There you go.
man.
What is RP? I wasn't here for the.
Oh,
It's
we're gonna go down this explanation.
Rojo
Just like a
tablet.
quick like RP. What is it? Does it stand for something?
Okay, so RP stands for red pussy.
Oh.
Okay, just tell her.
Yeah. Okay. Basically, and that was a funny joke, by the way, Fresh. Anyway, I'm just gonna keep it nice and simple. It's just an awareness of how women really may select all the unflattering realities. You know, that you know, uncomfortable truths. Like, for example, most virgins nowadays are men, not women. Women fuck way more than men do nowadays. Women play the numbers game just like men do. You know, chicks aren't sugar and spice and everything nice. Just understanding that. There's unflattering realities between both genders, and for guys to move and navigate the dating marketplace in an intelligent manner versus a blinded manner as usual.
I feel like, but the thing is, like for men, for women, there's like always dick out there.
Yeah, for sure.
Like you don't want it, but there's always gonna be somebody. Like it doesn't matter what you look like. I don't care if you think you're hideous. Like there's a dick out there for you.
100%.
Yeah.
But for men, that's so much harder.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird because I feel like those other people, all the like the extremely.
Not for me. I mean, if you successful, you know, it's always coochie out there for
That's
you.
what I'm saying.
So it's a little different. I mean, you just gotta be successful. You gotta have your shit together. So you right though. You know, I think these men out here more thirstier now, and I do believe in him. Like the women fucking more than men. Everybody fucking everybody, but nobody with nobody. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I mean,
I don't know.
just some like, you know, because we like to we nerd out on this stuff. We geek out a bit. I'm not gonna lie. We look at stats and everything else like that, and pretty much it's been established now that about 10 to 20% of men are having sex with about 90% of the girls. You know what I mean? So a small minority of men are just getting all the chicks. And you think about it, it makes sense. You know, you work at Tootsie's, right? How many men come in there all the time, right? The pornography industry, OnlyFans. There's a market for female sexuality that is, you know, is almost insatiable. Like if guys were getting laid all the time and it was easy to get laid, these industries wouldn't exist to this extent. So, you know, and then YouTube channels like this as well. You know, we've been able to grow so quickly because there's no YouTube channels out there teaching women how to get laid, but there's plenty of them out there for men because this is a difficult thing for men. You know what I'm saying? So
We got a new member, Official Contrast. Thank you, brother.
Yeah.
And also Summit J War, new member. Thank you, brother.
yeah. So yeah, basically we just like he did, right? He was being a nice guy and everything else like that. That's what happens when you act like a nice guy.
Idiot.
You know what I'm saying? You get
And
taken
by the
advantage
way,
of. Yeah.
fellas,
You gotta say stupid.
don't be like me.
Yeah.
Don't be fooled by the big booty because I'm telling you right now, they will fool you if you let them. There you go.
the
Yeah.
bigger the
I heard
the bigger the
Miami.
booty, the dumber they is.
Facts.
That's why they get all that shit done, cause they ain't got nothing else to show. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Fortunate.
I'm actually impressed by these three women,
Yeah.
cause they all beautiful and they got brains. But you never find that. You always find somebody that think the booty gonna keep the man. No, the booty gonna get. You can fuck who you wanna fuck, but you can't marry who you wanna marry,
Facts.
Yep.
ladies.
Facts.
You understand me? The booty gonna get them in the house, but what's gonna keep them in the house is learning how to shut your mouth and play your position
Bam.
and them brains.
Damn,
So
I'm not
that's-
gonna lie, I've learned that lately.
Yeah, it's absolutely true.
Yeah. I mean,
I've
I
been
always,
freaking like.
Yeah, I
That's
always
why my relationship is working.
I always say, you know, man game is attaining the girl game is retaining the guy after you smash him. You know what I'm saying? If you're able to keep a guy after you fuck him, yeah, then you're doing a good job as a woman. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, especially I get a lot of controversy for this too. I don't think men cheat, especially of a certain status. They just have sex. I think women cheat, and I think the reason why is that men and women show commitment differently, which I know this is going to open up a can of worms. I don't want to get into that yet, but what I was going to say, because I don't want to detract from the we got a topic that we got to hit here with the thing.
So,
but yes, I've simped in my days too, guys. I've been on many bad dates. Yeah.
What's the worst one?
so we got. Oh no, yeah, you go give your
Yeah,
worst
you
one.
never said.
I want to know.
Yeah. You don't get on this one.
Okay, let's read the super chats first.
She
Let's hit
came
the super chats real quick, and then I'll tell the story. Yeah, I'll tell the story.
Okay, we got Sadabade 100, virginity giver, Australian $20, down under. Have the ladies ever been swindled by the shoulder to cry on, and the guy ended up not being as available as a friend after he got sex? Also, did you end up seeing the ladies' stats regarding wage gap yesterday?
No, I DM'd her. She said she didn't want to. She said, "Oh, I don't have time." All of a sudden, like, okay.
Ali Balu Gun, $20. Shorty next to the writer Fresh, mad cute. Drop the IG, ma.
It's in the description
You're
box.
fresh.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you.
told you this before the show.
Yeah.
It's right there though. It's the
There you
side.
go. There you go. Okay. And then Leonardo Morlins Jr.
Oh, Leonardo on here. What's
Yo,
up with
Nino,
you?
you gotta come up with a T-shirt that say "I'm raised by hip hop. You raised by TikTok."
Oh, I like that. I like that.
BS Tech, $10. I'm feeling black Wilma Finstone. They're liking your vibe.
I like that. I'm gonna keep that.
What's your Instagram?
Black
Ruby
woman.
Rogue __.
There you go.
RP Aware Reality Perspective. That's it. All right.
So Myron, your turn on the clock.
Okay, so I'm gonna keep this nice, short, and sweet. So this was less than a year ago. This was like 3-4 months ago. I went on a date with this chick, like German girl, like real estate agent, whatever, like every girl here in Miami, Florida, from South Florida. And when I went out with her, I wasn't trying to drink, so we went to go get some tacos and one of these spots down here. Actually, no, I'll say it. No, I gotta say the name. All right, yeah, fuck them niggas, Pilos, bro. The one here in Brickell, trash. I hate that place. But anyway, that's a whole other thing. I was about to beat up the owner, but that's a whole other thing. So anyway, I go there with the chick. You had to go there. So I'm gonna say it is what it is. Yeah, fuck that place. So anyway, I go there, right? I go there with this chick, right?
Get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out.
I go there with this chick, right? And we're sitting there, and she orders her food. I ordered like a orange soda because I just felt like having some orange soda this one time. I hadn't drank soda for a few months at this point. I was really on the fitness grind. So I was like, I want this orange soda. So she orders her food, whatever, and we're having a conversation. So she's like, okay, so tell me what's going on with you? Like, what's up with you? And the girl's like, what's going on? I was like, well, I'm just seeing some girls right now, whatever, just casually dating, whatever. She like just like abruptly like blurts, so you're just fucking people? And I was like, and I like looked her dead in the eye, and I was like, yo, you're fucking rude. What's wrong with you? And she was like, oh well, I didn't mean it like that. I was like. Did anyone like not teach you etiquette? Like, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know. She had like an accent, so she had been in the United States for a bit. Maybe there was a language barrier or whatever, but nah, I ain't going to give her that excuse. She was just rude.
Yeah.
And one thing is, if you guys know, as you guys have seen on the show, like I have a very low tolerance for like rude women, bro. Like, listen, I'm not your boyfriend. I'm not some simp, whatever. Like, I'm not with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate rude women. That's like a pet peeve of mine. If you disagree, I'm totally cool with that. But you know what I'm saying? Like, don't be fucking rude to me, bro. Because real talk, the big reason why is because skipper stack people act crazy when they know that they can't get hit. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna put my hands on no woman. I ain't gonna do that. So a lot of these girls talk reckless. So I was like, you know what? Listen, you enjoy your food. I'm gonna go. So the food comes out around this time, right? It came out pretty quick. So she looks at the food. She looks at me, and she gets up. And she walks out, and she's going out the door. She's like, "Go fuck yourself." And I was like, "Whatever." And then the two dudes, one of the owners in a restaurant, like a waiter. I'm like, "All right, whatever." So I get up and I go pay for my soda. And they're like, "Hey, you got to pay for her shit." And I was like, "Nah, nigga, I'm not paying for her shit. You fucking drunk." He's like, "Well, you came with her. Like, you're on the hook." I was like, "Listen, bro, she's an adult. You could have stopped her right there before she walked out, and you didn't do nothing. I'm not paying for shit." And I looked him dead in the eye. I was like, some little short owner dude. I was like, "Is there a problem?" He was like, "No, just take it, whatever." I was like, "You call the fucking cops, nigga. Like, we could talk about this shit. I ain't paying for her shit, and you're not gonna make me look dumb here." And then he was like, "No, whatever." So I paid for the shit and I left, and it is what it is. But yeah, man, she was acting rude and
That's not a woman.
trying.
yeah,
That's not a woman.
she was trying because she was a bodybuilder too. You know what I'm saying? So she might have
Maybe
been
she
on
was
her.
on roids.
Yeah, she might have been on the fucking Anavar a little too tight, whatever. You know, she was attractive,
Oh, you
but like,
fucking other women?
yeah,
I will fuck you up.
yeah.
But you're
You know what I'm
right.
saying? So I was like, yeah, man, I have like a very short fuse for rude women, bro. That shit gets me mad, like to another degree.
That should be for across the board, rude people in general. Like,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
just, no.
but it's even worse when it comes from a woman because like your value as a woman comes from your femininity. You know what I'm saying? So like for you to be rude as a woman, like that's like not like I look at it like a rude woman is like the equivalent to like a dude that's like soft. Like if someone like if you're out with your man, right? I'll give you the equivalent, right? Like you're out with your man and like a dude like bumps into you purposely and your man doesn't stick up for you, you're gonna look at him like, what the fuck, you're a pussy. That's that same repulsion that you have for him being soft. That's how men feel about like masculine ass women like that are rude.
Wouldn't
Yeah.
you just compare a rude woman to a rude man?
No, it's
No,
not the same.
not the same.
And
No,
that's what.
you're right.
Yeah,
I like when my man is
Because
rude.
I was about to say, I kind of like it.
Yeah.
Like, be rude to
Defend me,
other people,
baby.
but be nice to me.
Yeah, like that's
Yeah.
the thing. Like I always say, men and women are like everything that we do is opposites. So like men don't like masculine women. Like I don't like chicks that a lot of guys don't like masculine women that talk like this or ghetto or whatever. What up, bro? Like it's just that men aren't gonna say that because if a man like says anything negative about a woman or criticizes her, it's considered misogynistic.
So you don't like
rude.
New Yorkers?
I don't like masculine women. Period. So if a woman like calls me bro or talks to me like a guy, I'm like, yo, don't talk to me like that. That's weird.
I ain't gonna lie, New Yorkers, they have a very tough exterior. Once you break past that, and
Yeah.
you put some game on it, they're really
Yeah,
sweet
and
at
then
heart.
sometimes like you just gotta tell them like don't talk to me like that, and they're like oh, and then they'll come correct. It's just like that you have to kind of like snap them out of it. Like yo, I'm not one of your fucking like guy friends that you could talk to like that. And my equivalent is like, what if I start talking to you like this? Oh my god, I love your red bottom. See, yeah, I saw your face. You're like what the fuck? That's
I have to go actually. I'm so sorry. Thank you,
exactly. So that's how dudes feel when chicks like talk like dudes. It's just that it's politically incorrect for men to say I don't like masculine women, but it's
Yeah.
okay for women to say I don't like feminine men. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we have 2 new members and polls on Twitch. So welcome Victor W to the Freshandfit family.
Welcome to the fam, bro.
And also welcome Supreme Rulers to the Freshandfit family.
And then we have
And then,
crypto, I believe,
Oh,
something.
crypto? Okay. Shout out to crypto as well. And then on Twitch we have some polls here. So ladies, just bear with me here.
Oh, shit.
Says,
Here we go.
is it okay for your girlfriend to have guy friends? Everyone said no. 90% won. And then the second poll is the friend zone real? Everyone said yes, 80%. And the third poll is who gets away with cheating more? They said women, 90%. Oof. And the last one, who would you rather be, the side dude or boyfriend? Everyone said the side dude. My niggas.
Wow.
There you go. Okay.
Hey, man. All right. So
Shout out to Twitch.
Yeah. So guys, that's my story right there. Cool. Video.
Yes. So
Superchats? No?
we got a video from our man.
Let's play the video and then we could
Yeah.
do the super.
Nino
chats.
Brown here talking about relationships and dating. So we'll just pull up real quick.
Yeah, man.
We got 2 videos to watch and pretty good.
This one first, right?
Oh, we're gonna react to it.
Yeah.
Before you get married, watch this. Oh shit.
Yeah, first.
Scared.
I ain't never getting married.
Yeah, that's good. And Nino,
let's do it.
just real quick before we start,
You-
what inspired you to make this video?
Oh man, you know what? Like, I was being pressured to get married by my mom,
Oh yeah.
and I looked at her marriage, and it ain't working. I looked at the one before that with my daddy, and it wasn't working. And I said, well, why would I get married when y'all just getting married for the wedding day instead of the marriage?
Bam.
We gotta do this for life. When y'all leave with my bouquet, when y'all leave from eating my cake, when I done spent 30, 40, 50 bands on this wedding and y'all enjoyed my money, I gotta walk away with this bride. And she need to be the final product. So we ain't doing this for the wedding day. We doing this for the long haul of marriage. See, women gotta stop looking at that wedding dress and start looking at the days before that came, what that's like. Think about the marriage, not the wedding day.
Bam.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Wise
Wow, I
words.
like that.
All right.
All right, ready when you are, Chris.
Yep.
I got goosebumps watching that one.
I want to hear that every
Okay,
Sunday.
so
don't wake
ladies,
That's-
we want your
thank you.
first reaction to this video. Was it good? Was it truthful? What are your thoughts on this? We'll start here.
I actually have some questions about this because
Sure.
that he said something that intrigued me. So, the relationship, usually I look for a very successful man, blah, 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 blah.
Oh yeah, we know
They
that.
know that.
Yeah, we know that.
But, the relationship that I'm in now, I'm like helping him build himself up because I believe in him and we're trying to do stuff together, and it's the first time I've ever done this. And this is the only guy that I've really been like in love with, So obviously I'm going to give it my all. I'm going to help him get up there because, but you said on the video, a woman's loyalty, it's helping the man build up, blah, blah, and the man's loyalty is tested when he has everything. So why, okay, I know this is going to contradict what I'm doing in my relationship, but why should women help a man build up and spend years of their life? And what if their man, his loyalty sucks after he's successful? Like, we just wasted years of our life.
You never waste years. What happens is, along the way, going into them years, you gonna know if you wasting your time along the way. So wisdom gotta kick in, knowledge gotta kick in, and then you gonna see like I can't build with this man. I can't go nowhere with him. So you a fool if you stay there. Just like a man, he know when he get with you if he gonna marry you. That's why that man messing with you the way he is, cause he know what he got with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But as a woman, you gotta have a sense of patience. You gotta look how he talk to you. You understand me? You gotta listen to him like, baby, we gonna do this when I come up. We gonna get it like, if he talking
Yeah.
like that, he own you like that.
Yeah, he does. He's like,
Well-
if you're with me now, you're gonna like,
That's another thing. Some of them be lying. They'll talk that stuff.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Cause I went to prison and I was talking like that to my baby mama. I said, when I get out, I'm gonna marry you. You finna lose 60 pounds. I need you to lose 60 pounds. She had gained a little weight. I should eat a little cake, zebra cake too. Don't eat that. So I told her, and she lose 60 pounds. It was back in the day. I'm gonna marry her. She went and lost the weight. When I got out, I was out here slinging that mushroom tip.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But how old he is? Cause
He's-
old don't mean nothing by the
He's
way.
24.
Yeah, you can't take him
He's
serious.
younger than you?
He's younger
buddy,
than
I
me.
know you watching me. But we gonna need some insurance on this. Cause this nice young lady you have here, she a little bit more advanced than you, buddy. And you watching right now trying to see if my leg on her leg or my arm here in her arm. But brother, listen. You
Mushroom tip.
24, take this here serious, cause this a woman you got, brother. And I'm gonna tell you this, get her some insurance about what you trying to do. Cause it seemed to me that you passionate cause you done lived your life already. And this guy, he's 24. I believe he's still, and I ain't even talking bad, you understand me, about the guy. But I know 24. I know the tier he in. You gotta think when you was 24.
Yeah.
You more advanced than him. You seen more. When I'm 24, I don't know what I want.
Facts.
I don't know. Kobe cheated. I mean, God bless him, but he cheated. He didn't know what he would want till after he cheated. Even a man. Sometimes being around these women make me value the woman I got at home. Sometimes being around these women, these great girls and all that stuff. When I see these girls talking the way they talk, make me value the one I got at home, cause she don't do that. She don't beg like that. She ain't petty like that. When you got a real one, and you get around these girls that don't portray the image of a real one, you go to looking at her different. Like, I thought your shit was something I was putting up with. Man, I miss smelling your shit. Cause this shit out here, this shit stink. Feel me?
Yes, sir.
I tell my dog that all the time. When he bring girls on the yacht and all that, I go in the room. He like, man, why you ain't out there trying to? I say, man, they don't turn me on, man. I got a real one. I ain't finna mess that up. So when you got a real one, she gonna hold you down and not slow you down. Man, he just too young to understand. Now what they gonna take from you is patience.
Yeah,
You gonna have to sit and coach this dude. And then he jelly too. He jelly cause you beautiful and you got, see, your loyalty tested cause you got everything right now. And he probably ain't got half what you got. He probably got a few dollars, but he ain't got the potential that you got. You know what I'm saying? You got a potential to meet a Nino Brown. And she done met me too, dog. Listen, you got a potential to meet people like these guys, and you around successful guys, so his trust level got to be on 10. But at any minute, somebody stop caring. Somebody stop doing the things they used to do, and their attention span go somewhere else. 24, that's likely. But just be working with them and be patient with them. That's what I tell
He's
you.
not
Can
gonna
I
do
say
any better
something?
than me, that's for sure.
Can I say something? Can I say something?
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
go ahead.
And
Yeah,
this is
Go
for
ahead.
any ladies that are watching here. I don't feel like that whole patience thing applies to every single case. I think that's a case by case basis because you have some females out there that's gonna be patient waiting on the wrong dude. I.e. you in the situation that you talked about. Now let's flip it around and put it back to the lady, right? She's out here doing everything. All right, I'm gonna lose these couple pounds that I put on, and I'm gonna get my man back when he's out. And then look,
I was 24. I swear.
that's exactly
I
why I'm
was
saying
24,
that
dog.
patience thing is not for everyone. It's not.
I was
It's not
24.
applying to everyone. It's
Yeah.
a case by case basis. You got to analyze your situation. You got to weigh the pros and cons and be like, all right, cool. What is he? Where is he? Where is he at? What is he doing? Where is he going?
So I will. I'm going to say something very controversial, and you guys might not like me saying this, but I'm going to say it a little different perspective. So I come from a Muslim background. My parents are still together now, and they came from Sudan, immigrated here, I'm first generation, just so you guys kind of know where this is coming from. That's why the father is important in the mate selection process of a husband. Right. Because as a woman, women, when left to their own devices, a lot of time make very poor decisions on who they're going to marry and or take seriously, because women live by their emotions. So when you live by your emotions, a man can play the game and manipulate your emotions and get the sex out of you, sell you a dream, all this other stuff if his game is tight enough. The father's there to protect you from making these impulse purchases, right, of getting a guy that's not worthy, because when you have a father screening the man, the father's going to know this dude's full of shit. Because men, I always say it, like there's two men in your life that you can listen to every single time. Your father and your brother. If they're not trying to fuck you, they're telling you the truth every single time.
That's true.
So I think that's why it's so important to have the father involved, because the father is going to be your first line of defense, not only from, you making mistakes and getting in trouble with the law or whatever it may be, but he's also going to protect you from ain't shit dudes, because it's very difficult, like what you're saying, because here's the thing. Whether women want to accept it or not, you guys have an expiration date. Once you guys hit 30 years old, your ability to bring children to term and your ability to lock down a higher status man drop precipitously. A woman's value is based on her chastity, youth, and beauty. I hate to say it like that. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But it's a very powerful tool that burns very bright, okay? Mm-hmm. But it's a finite amount of time. So you got to use that time to find the best guy you can. And your father is like a lantern to help you guide you through the darkness, because a lot of these dudes be on some bullshit. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's why I think the dad is so important, and that's why a dad has that connection with his daughter to another degree, because he's the only one that really gives a fuck about his daughter winning long term. He doesn't care about her being aroused by him. He doesn't care about her getting the hots for him, whatever. Arranged marriages worked for so long because the dad picked the best long term partner for security and protection. So not all women have a dad, so that's tough. That's why you got to lean on your uncles. You got to lean on your brothers. You got to lean on these guys to vet these motherfuckers for you and get them involved in the process, because they're going to be able to see things that you're not going to be able to see, and they're going to be able to tell you, this guy's full of shit. He ain't really about it, blah, blah, blah. And if you involve a male from your family that's not trying to fuck you in that process, is going to make it a lot better. This is why it's so important to have masculine roles in the household.
That's what I was finna say. A lot of women don't got fathers. Mm-hmm. And that's what's wrong with you dudes, man. Y'all will raise the hell out of a pit bull, but y'all be daddies to your kids, man. These women need fathers, man. Father is foundation. A house can't stand without a foundation. You need to be that, because these women need guidance. And you got the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Make sure you understand that. And raise your sons, too. Mm-hmm. Raise them how to treat women, so we can stop hiding our daughters. They weren't made to be hiding in the house. Raise your son. I'm going to raise my daughter. We going to make them together. That's what the Muslim people do, man. That's what the Jewish people do. They already know who their sons and daughters going to marry before they even have kids. Mm-hmm. They raised like that. You understand what I'm saying? We got to do the same thing in our household. That's what we on.
Man, I gotta say this, Dani. So you watch the show, right? Mm-hmm. So you know what I'm gonna say.
What?
How long are you gonna do this for with this guy? Because look, I get it. You love him. You both love each other. But let's be real here. Do you really want to build somebody up, and then, let's say, for example, it doesn't go the right way? You just wasted like 2-3 years, 4 years, maybe.
Of course.
You don't have the time to waste right now.
Yeah.
So, in my humble opinion, I'm just saying off the strength of everything we talk about on the show, you already know what could happen. Mm-hmm. So is it worth it?
I mean, I'm gonna give it a shot, obviously. But my question was exactly like, why, if there's women watching this, what, like, we get called gold diggers or this and that because we want an older man that's successful. Yeah, like I like the ones I usually go for. Like older. Loaded, because like obviously I want security. Yeah, exactly. That's
And here's the thing, Dani, I respect the fuck out of you for being honest about it, because a lot of women aren't gonna admit that. They're gonna say, "Oh, I'll build with you," all the other stuff. Man, a lot of the time that's cap. Women want you to be pre-assembled and ready to go, bro. Right. I've said it on this podcast a million times. This isn't to disparage women. Women don't build, man. They want to move in, bro.
Yeah.
That's how it is, especially in today's day and age with social media, Instagram, whatever it may be. Like, can you find a girl that's going to build with you? Yeah, but typically, you know, you guys are both gonna have to start young. She's gonna have to take a chance on you, and you know, your
It's
20s
like
is your best years.
Shooting fish in the barrel.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
funny.
so I get it. Like I think it's valid for women to feel that way because these are the best years of your life, and you're giving it to a guy that might not necessarily have the potential. And the problem is that I always tell women too, because we help women on the show as well sometimes.
Yeah.
Don't fall in love with a man's potential, because fall in love with a man's potential could leave you really disappointed. So. I appreciate you for keeping it real. I think, like, you know, it's a gamble. It's a huge gamble.
No, it's a gamble. It's a gamble
for the
for
woman.
me, 100%,
Yeah, it's a
and
gamble for the
for
woman.
other women that do this. But you know, we get shamed for or called gold diggers or this and that because that's what we want. But you know,
I got a question though. If this 24-year-old man that you claim you love, that you say y'all gonna get married, if he come to you and say, "Hey, delete Instagram, stop doing what you do,"
I mean, if he's gonna take care of me, absolutely. But that's how I make my
so
money.
it go
You
back to
know.
what you just said. Women wanna move in, bro.
Yeah.
So 24, little
man.
baby COVID, you better have your shit together, dog.
I mean,
Baby.
it just comes down to I always say it, like, if you're high value enough, right? Because I believe in being polygamous as a man, right? Like, your girl's monogamous with you, and then you're polygamous. That's how I look at it. Like, a man can have as many women as he can afford, whereas, like, you know, if you're high status enough, women will share you and accept that reality. Just the problem is that a lot of broke dudes cheat on girls and they get mad, like, what the fuck? You can't even pay the bills and you're out here fucking another girl. So it is what it is. But, like, yeah, I get it. I see it from the female perspective too. That and here's the other thing too. On this podcast, we tell dudes all the time that women want a leader, and unfortunately, that leadership has a financial burden and performance on it as well.
Yeah.
Being confident, dressing well, taking care of yourself in the gym, and all this other stuff. These are all components. But as a man, you got to be a full package, and financial is a portion of that, of being a high value guy. And you know, we tell women too. Listen, you should want to date up. That's the way the world works. Like, men lead, women follow, but a woman's only going to follow your lead if you're worthy of being followed. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't going nowhere, just like you said earlier, you're following a man that's going to dead ends. You know, and that's a mistake a lot of women make.
But you just said something I want to talk about.
Right.
You said that, you know, basically men can fuck other women with a woman.
But
I don't believe that. I'm gonna say it now. Listen to me.
No,
We
that's
can
cool.
agree to
No,
disagree.
no, of course.
Because I heard somebody else say that who got a very big show, and I want to tell him that personally when I see him too. The reason I say I don't agree is I just feel like, you know, when I'm having sex with a woman, I might fiend for another woman. I ain't gonna lie, because the eyes of a man is never satisfied. But the troubles of child support, alimony, and all these things that scare me from entering that woman. The things that come with that 60-second lust for that woman ain't gonna be beneficial to me in the long run. That I think men should kind of think before you know what I'm saying? If you got one woman and you really put your all in that one woman, she never gonna cheat on you, because the higher you raise your woman up, the more it's hard for men to grab at her. But fucking all the other women ain't gonna do nothing for you, because it's all the same with the lights off. You understand me? Focus on that one woman, dog, and find one. Listen, bro. Good men are hard to find, and we supposed to be. I told you that earlier, because we good. You a leader, bro. You strong. He strong. Everybody in here strong, because you got to be strong to talk in front of people. Find you somebody that match your strength. And put your all in that person, and it take a different kind of integrity and discipline to do that. And when you do that, what happens is, you understand me, it just all that child support and all that stuff, that's what I'm scared of.
Yeah. Which are viable fears, for sure. Especially in today's day and age, where the state is on the woman's side. Like 100%.
You mean like soul ties?
Yeah.
But spiritual transmitted diseases are worse than sexual transmitted diseases. Sometimes you can't get spirits out your house, no matter how many candles you burn, no matter how many windows you open. That spirit got to jump back in that person that brought it there, fuck up your whole house. So sometimes having sex with all these women, touching all these different spirits, it ain't worth it for me. I'd rather just deal with one that I know. I don't care what we got to work on. We gonna work on it, but I know her. That's what God sent for me. I just got to do right and keep her. You had that woman talking. See, they ain't got into their relationship details. We all know everybody fucking somebody at this table. But this woman talk with class of a person that want to be with somebody she with.
Right.
She know him. 24 got to make sure he know her. Same at this table with everybody here. Know who you fucking and stay with them. Cause ain't nothing in these streets but crooked cops, hoes, snitches, and some more shit.
Yeah.
I just want to say that.
Yeah.
I'm with you. Men do gotta have fun, and it ain't. In the modern day world, it really ain't kind of like cheating if you got money and you just weighing your options. I get it.
Yeah.
But for the
troubles that come with it.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
So Danny, I want to say one thing though, right? Just after
okay.
this point. So as a business associate, right, just looking out for you, I would just say this: there's two scenarios here, right? One is things go great, he gets his goals, ambitions, and everything's met. You're good to go. He stays and he's loyal to you. Other scenario is, like I said earlier, things don't go as well. You might find somebody else says, hey, this is fun, but I'm out after 2 years, and then you're stuck holding the candle. So I'll say this: as a business associate, weigh your options. Obviously, you're in love now. He's in love with you. Things are going great. But do what Nino said: gauge the interest, gauge the level, see where his head is at, because at some point you're gonna see a sign saying, hey, oh fuck, this is eject right now, or you know what, hold on to him tighter. So I'll just say that for advice.
I have a question for you.
Okay, I just wanted to because and this is what respectful discourse is like. We can agree to disagree.
Yeah.
I'm giving my perspective on it. So obviously in Islam, and polygamy is allowed,
right?
And you can have multiple wives, whatever. What I've learned from my experience is that women and men show love differently, and to me, I look at it as men show their love through resources, provisioning, and providing security, being willing to die for a woman if someone breaks into the house.
Yeah.
And a woman shows her love through fidelity, because, a woman's most prized asset really is her sexuality. And a man's most prized asset is resources, attention, and protection. So I think a man can 100% love his wife the same and have sex with other women. It ain't that big of a deal. He can, yeah. Men are able to detach from sex, and we're designed to be that way because, if there's 100 women, right, and there's only one man, well, we need a propagate society. How do we do that? One man can, inseminate a bunch of women, and we can bust nuts till the day we die for a reason. However, a woman can only bring one child to term per year. So women are designed to be monogamous to a degree, and men are designed to be promiscuous pretty much to a larger degree. And this is all biological, right, to, ensure the evolution of human beings, right, so that we don't die off. So I'm not saying to be a slave to your instincts, but what I am saying is that as a man, we look at sex a lot differently than women do, and we don't necessarily have the same mere standards. I think one of the worst things that mistakes we make in Western cultures, we think men and women are the same, we're equal, and we're very far from equal, and we're very different in how we process emotion, how we process decision-making, everything like that, and sex to include that. So for men, I'm not saying all guys are capable of having sex and being polygamous. I'm not saying that. Only the highest status men have been able to do it since the beginning of time. And I'm not, knocking guys that decide to stay monogamous if you want to stay monogamous. But what I am saying is that if you have the resource to do so and the value, and you're open with it with your wife and she knows, you should be able to exercise your options as a man, because for a man to get sexual access is not easy. It's actually very difficult. So if you rise to the top and you're able to get that ability to exercise it, you should be able to exercise it. And your woman, if you're high value enough, she's going to share you.
But would you allow her to do the same thing?
No, because men and women are very different. A woman shows her fidelity by not having sex with other men.
Okay, I understand that logic and I understand that concept, but at the end of the day, you have your feelings and I would have mine. No one, if you have that type of mindset, no one really likes getting cheated on. No one really likes sharing anybody like that.
Well, the difference is that for men, it's not cheating; it's just having sex. For women, it's cheating because for women
can have sex too.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Yeah, but here's the thing: it takes a woman far more to invest sexually in a man than it takes a man to invest sexually in a woman.
In what way?
That's true too, though.
Are you going to use that
one.
that whole argument? It's like for women, it's
That's
internal,
funny,
and
though.
for men, it's
It's
external.
real.
Are you going to say that?
No, we could just use simple logic. If you walked into a nightclub right now, right, and you walked up to 100 guys, you said, "Hey, I want to have sex with you," they wouldn't think twice. They would say yes.
Are you saying because it takes more effort for a man to have sex with a woman, it's less?
No. I think he talking about the head and the heart. When a man get in your head, he got your heart. When we go fucking around. We just using our little head instead of our big head.
Yeah.
And then we wake up the next day mad at ourselves, realizing we just fucked up. That's why we send you in a $10 Uber back home.
Yeah.
I mean, it just makes sense.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
Like men view sex completely differently than women do. So you can't use a female lens and apply it to a male existence. You know what I'm saying? Like for you, it's easy to get sexual access. I could be the best looking guy, Lambo parked up front, dressed in Balenciagas and Dior and all that other stuff. I walk into a nightclub, I'm her type and everything, and I'm like, hey, listen, you want to have sex? She's still going to tell me more than likely, hey, you take me out on a date first. Because women need some kind of investment from men. Women rarely treat sex as an equal value exchange.
I think that's a very traditional way of
It
looking at
is.
things, but it's like the years have passed. I work in a place. I work at a strip club.
Yep.
And I'm surrounded by people, men, women, couples coming in together, and it just doesn't feel like that's how it is anymore. I feel like
Yeah,
people,
but if it's couples and they're okay with that, that's
that's what,
fine.
but
I will
that's what
say
I'm saying.
this.
That's what I'm saying.
So
The
how do
traditional.
you feel about like a woman having one night stands all the time? Like she's not emotionally emotionally,
like
you
the
know.
same mentality as a man.
I mean, I
she
don't
can't
agree
have.
with them
Perfect.
doing it. I think
Good question. I'll tell you this. She could do that, but she ain't going to be able to do it long term. Women always look for security. Always.
Yeah.
They might fuck around, maybe get off a breakup, bang 5 guys in a row, but 9 out of 10 times she's going to feel bad about it. She'll be like, you know what? I don't want to do this shit. I want a guy to commit to. I want a guy that can give me that security, because women aren't built to have casual sex. I get what you're saying. It's 2021. We live in a modern day society, but I have some news flash for you ladies right now, bro. Social constructs don't adhere to reality. I'm going to say that again. Social constructs don't adhere to reality. Feminism has come in and told women, you're sexually liberated, you can go out and fuck as many guys as you want, you can do everything a man can do. What's the byproduct of that? 1 in 4 women is on depression medication. Women are the least happy that they've ever been, as they've been more empowered. Female happiness has gone down alongside with it. Why? Because women don't derive they don't derive happiness from the same things that men do. Success, sexual abundance, etc. Women derive pleasure. I know it sounds fucked up to say this, but typically from children, having a family, being a wife. These are things that have a higher propensity to keep women happy. So I get it. Can women have sex casually? For sure. But long term, no. And I go, you're saying, like, well, I should be able to detach like a man. Cool, you can, but you ain't going to be able to do it to the same level as a man or as long as a man.
It's less that. It's more so the fairness on it. It's the fairness.
But
take
life
on
isn't
it.
fair, though.
I mean, I don't want
I
to be fair
understand life
and have
isn't
one night
fair.
stands.
Yeah.
I understand life isn't fair. It doesn't mean that we have to make it harder either.
Well, here's the thing. You have certain privileges and accesses that I will never have. You're an attractive woman. You've probably been invited to possibly some social situations, maybe with some celebrities, athletes, whatever it may be. You get into nightclubs for free. You get a lot of access and privileges as a woman. And life isn't fair. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. Like, there's things that men just don't get to experience, And one of the things that I guess isn't fair for women is that there's consequences for being promiscuous as a woman.
Oh, absolutely.
Period.
Yeah.
So the thing is this, with a great, shout out to Peter Parker, Uncle Ben, with great responsibility, with great power comes great responsibility. So a woman's sexuality is her greatest power, but also her greatest detriment. And there's studies to show this. Women that have a very promiscuous past have difficulties getting married and staying married. They have higher divorce rates. You know what I'm saying? Sex affects women negatively, period. There's a reason why since the beginning of time, every single religion has done everything they could to constrain female sexuality to some degree. Now, it's not constrained. And what do we see? We see the least happy demographic of women. I know it sounds sexist, and I know it's not politically correct to say this, but promiscuous women suffer long-term consequences down the road of fucking a bunch of dudes.
I do agree. I do agree
agree.
with that, only because I've worked at Tootsie's for about 3 years. And I'm obviously surrounded by strippers, exotic dancers, and stuff. And I have a pretty outgoing personality. I'll talk to everybody just to get there, hey, do you still know your father? It's a joke. And just get to know them a little bit more. And I do feel like it does take a toll on them after a while.
It does.
Just doing that, having that job or being in that situation, and it forces you into a situation where you have to keep in that industry.
Yeah, think about it.
Nothing else you can do really after.
Yeah.
How many
And
times
that's why it's not the same. Like, I know you're saying it's not fair.
Yeah.
But I understand that it's not fair, but life isn't fair in general. There's things that men can do that they can get away with, and there's things that women can do that they can get away with. And there's benefits and negatives to both. That's just the way it is. Men and women are very different. I think one of the biggest mistakes in modern day society is that we try to tell men and women they are the same, and they're not. You know what I'm saying? Women are free to make their sexual decisions. All I'm saying is that there's consequences with that. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, and how many times do you see a girl, right? And like, she's just dead inside, right? It's like, no, dead ass. It's called a thousand cock stare. Like, it's just like she's been through so many guys. It's just like she's like lifeless. And I'm not saying it's like a bad thing. I'm just saying like, think about yourself
it is
as a
a bad
woman,
thing.
right?
Where did you read that? Like 4chan?
No, you can see it.
No,
I
if
can-
we could see spirits, how different our ideas of beauty would be.
Yeah.
No, the term. Say that term again.
Thousand
Not
cock stare?
A
out of
thousand
beauty.
cock stare.
Meaning like she's like
She's seen 1,000.
she's been on 1,000 cocks.
And I also want to say this too, real
I
quick.
was like,
Okay, yeah. go
So
ahead.
I'm saying this to say, right? Most women nowadays, especially like because of birth control, condoms, they don't deal with the consequences of having sex with different people. So I get what you're saying. Yeah, I can do the same thing to be fair, but let's be real here. Take away all that stuff that takes away being pregnant and all the things that come with it. Girls will be in real trouble. Just keeping it.
Yeah,
aside.
you
Oh,
got-
absolutely.
you
But
got-
so would men.
No, but you
No,
guys.
I mean-
you guys have babies, right? We don't.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that means you could,
Oh yeah, I forgot about the whole
different
baby
dudes.
being able to make like ability
There's,
to get
there's, a,
pregnant.
there's a significant reproductive investment that you have to make as a woman,
Yes.
whereas the man can run at any time. That's why marriage was so important, was because basically the woman is giving up and putting herself in a very vulnerable position.
Syphilis.
Of course.
To have sex with a man, and she's 9 years, right? 9 months pregnant. And that guy now, he's on the hook to take care of her and the baby. That's why marriage worked for so long.
Yeah.
And it allowed men that otherwise wouldn't be able to get sexual access to a woman, right? Because like I said, if you leave men and women to their own devices, what happens? Women pick all the top 10%, 20% of guys, which is
Absolutely.
happening right now. You end up with polygamous situations. But going back to what I was saying, I want to make a little asterisk to this. That doesn't necessarily mean that if a girl has sex quickly, though, that she's a hoe or that she's not going to be fit for a partner. What I'm saying, though, is that women with high notch counts tend to have, not all the time, right? Some girls can end up being great wives after, but it decreases your chances of being able to stay in a long-term relationship and or marriage with a guy when you have a high body count. That doesn't mean that having sex quickly with someone is bad. I've dated some girls long-term, first night, bang, but she was like loyal as hell. She was great. Like she had a crazy value. And then there's girls that make you wait and they're like trash. So the speed at which the sex happens isn't that big of a deal. It's more of what is the value that the woman brings to the relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like the value outside of sex, the value added.
Of course.
If you know what I mean, that's really what it is. So
The key that can unlock every lock is called a master key.
bang.
I've heard.
But the lock that can be unlocked by any key is useless.
Shitty lock.
Second
There you go. He says all the
It's
thing
that
time.
analogy all the time.
second thing is with your profession. So you beautiful. I also want to mention beautiful don't mean nothing because it fade in
doesn't.
15 years. And it's all about how you feel about yourself. That's number one. But I'm going to say this. With that profession you in, I watch girls go in the club at 18, go from 18 to 28 as a dancer, from 28 to 35 as a waitress. Then they get too fat. They become the door girl. Then the door girl, they go to the house mom, then get your fat ass out the club. Old fat ass. So I'm going to say this too. I don't judge strippers. I don't judge dancers. I love them. They're the most erotic, exotic, most
Some of the
talented,
realest girls you'll meet.
realist in
Facts.
person. They can talk to you. They have personalities,
Yeah.
but their spirit is on low.
Yeah.
Second thing is it always ruin your chance. Seeing that lifestyle out there already done ruined your chances for marriage because you know what men you gonna think that all men are accessible to that bullshit when every man might think like that, but some of them ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna say this: if you can find another income to get you out that club, because that strip club breaking up happy home, and that strip club breaking our women, our queens down, because it's fast money and your years go by so fast, and you don't realize you done messed over prime years of your life in the same club. You ain't went nowhere, chasing a bag just to go buy a bag.
Absolutely. People there, like a lot of the women there, will have been there for years.
Yeah.
And it was so scary going into it just because I was, I was young, I was new to the game. I was like, wow, I make a lot of money doing bottle service. Like, it is fast money and it's a lot of money.
Yep.
And if you don't know what you're doing with it, you will get stuck there
For sure.
forever. And it's scary to look at. But I feel like there's enough like scary stories like right in front of you that like already me, like I have my investments. I'm
Good.
not just in this club, but you do see it all the time.
Yeah.
I do think I do see men come in constantly
And trick off.
and trick off. You know what I'm saying?
And then get what?
And then I see them leave, like you watch them like leave a room just looking so. I mean, they go in there, they get a dance, they come out, they just feel. You see, they just feel empty. They're filled with regret.
It was just a get off, like
Yeah.
you said.
That's
why I kind of concede my thought to what he just said. It makes sense. But I'm gonna say this.
But it helps them kind of. I think. I know that sounds really fucked up, but I talk to them. I talk to these people. I like to know exactly what's going on. Like I'm like, you can tell me anything. I'm your waitress. Like blah, blah, blah.
Most strippers date weak men that they can control, that stay home and play PlayStation all day.
Yep.
Because they don't trust grown dominant men, because they know dominant men come in that club and blow that bag. So they like to take care of their men. They like to make sure they do what they want them to do. They want a submissive man.
Oh yeah, they're the dominant always in that relationship, I believe.
So they never gonna get married. That's why Amber Rose the biggest hoe. That's why a lot of them, and she holding the slut walk, but she the biggest hoe. I talk about people because I keep it real. I don't need nothing.
No, that's
people.
facts, bro.
I don't
That's
give
facts.
a fuck
Talk
how
that
they
shit.
feel about me. She the biggest slut, walking around with the slut walk sign, and lost the biggest thing ever happened to her, and he a billionaire now, Kanye West. When you walk in that limelight, and you going to that hoe is life shit, like Cardi B, Offset my dog. But I'm gonna say this, Cardi B come from that life. And if you could see it's still in her, dog. You could see when she snap and she do certain shit, she still got that hoish mindset. She thinking about that bag, dog. She ain't thinking about what I'm Cardi B now. She still a stripper in her mindset. You understand what I'm saying? It's mindset. That shit damage your mind going in them places, serving that alcohol and selling pussy from behind the bar. All that shit. You got to be careful doing these professions that are hoish and erotic, because what happened is it damage your mind when it comes to a strong man that could change your life.
Facts.
Just like us.
Yeah.
We see video vixens all the time, and then we go home, I won't be like, damn, why you don't look like that? In my mind, I'm saying that. But really, she move and think the way they don't think.
Yeah.
So it's a trade-off.
Yeah.
And we stated earlier, we could go pay for a body to go look like we want it to look, but we can't do shit with that mind.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, because it's
That's
funny.
facts,
A
bro.
lot of rappers, you see them in these videos with these girls, but they're dating a chick that's like maybe like 5 or 6, and I'm
Yeah.
like, why is that? But you're right. She's loyal. She moves different, and she's not about that bag. She's about the family, taking care of us at the home, and he knows that.
Yeah.
So
And here's the thing, man. I've dated many dancers and girls that are in that profession of making money off their looks. It is what it is. I would just say this: take that money, and obviously invest it, do other things with it, because fast money leads to slow problems if you continue to get fast money long term. So that's what it is. What it is. We got a bunch of super chats real quick. This has been a great discussion, by the way.
Yeah.
A great panel of ladies.
10 and up.
Leonardo.
20.
Oh yeah, 20 and up. Sorry.
No, it's a few. Don't worry about it. It's not that big. So.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. So $20 from
20, Chris.
Okay.
Shango Spark, $20. Y'all in the comments are crazy. Sister in the back, chef kiss. Drop dead gorgeous. What's your IG? Let me slide through.
IGs are all below, guys. Okay. Renee Ortiz. Damn it, Myron. I thought you were going to break through that stupid button. Yeah, that was funny. And then, RP Mike. $20. Feminists don't know how to flirt, so they argue for hours instead. The chick from last night really wanted Myron to pull her hair, clap her cheeks, and beat her sweet spot. Her crazy eyes were screaming, "Call me trash." Okay, thank you very much. And then we got
That's why she got mad. You didn't say bye.
real talk, man. Martin, $20. I swear to God, Nino Brown reminds me of Don Juan, the pimp from Chicago. Same exact demeanor. And then Peter Severin, thank you so much for the $20 donation.
Cool.
And then we got Versi, $50. If you're serious about that 24-year-old, delete that Insta. Oh, right. Hey, man, well, she makes money from it, bro. And
Lots of money.
Yeah,
There you
you know
go.
what I'm saying? Bionin, $25. Myron speaking facts. Yep.
Facts.
And then $20. Cavi VR. Great debate. Question to the girls in today's attention-driven and seeking attention-seeking society, how do they feel about more introvert guys? Do you notice them? Is it a turn-off? And do you equate introvert with boring?
I can't answer
Ooh.
that one because my
Same.
current is introverted. I'm very much so an extrovert myself, and we see y'all. Sometimes we don't like the big flashy dudes, the one that's like you know
Yeah.
very sociable, talking to every girl in the club, every guy in the club.
I'd rather
Sometimes
have an
we like
introvert
a-
guy too.
I like a nice,
Exactly.
quiet, scary-looking man.
I don't know about the scary part.
Does anyone?
Go ahead and read that one. I want to go
Alright.
over to the introvert.
Okay, Crypto Whale.
Yep.
$100. Shout out to Nino. Love your inspiring content as well, bro. To the chocolate macchiato macchiato next to you. Go, please.
To go.
To
please.
go, please.
Oh, to go,
Waiter.
please.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Somebody for everybody.
Yeah.
I
And then
love that.
Scoop
Scoop
baby
baby.
motivation. Hey guys, always remember this. If a woman doesn't follow your lead, she doesn't respect you. And if she doesn't respect, she'll never truly trust or love you as her man. Facts. And shout out to my boy Nino.
We the business.
100.
Yeah.
And then MNC $20. What Nino described as a high quality man, the ultimate alpha male.
There you go.
John Thomasberg, $20. These girls aren't getting that women get satisfied from validation from IG, TikTok, Tinder, etc. Men get it from sex. Yeah, I was explaining that. These chats were from earlier. $20. Black Wolf Inc. I think these women are the most beautiful women you guys have had on the show so far. Also, I'm a right now. Okay. And it takes a lot for these guys to compliment. So,
Yeah.
ladies, that's they mean that. Shout out to the Kings, Fresh and Fit. That was great and mature you guys displayed on yesterday's show. Personal question, what is it like in Miami? Birthday coming in early June and always wanted to chill there. That's from Kelly Moore.
Yeah.
Come on down, bro.
Enjoy it. It's lit.
Yeah, it's lit. We open back up. So things are
And we
popping
have
again.
2 polls from
Oh, shit.
Twitch here. 3. God damn, y'all niggas going crazy.
No, here we go. Oh,
Would you
fresh.
cheat on your boyfriend if you're married?
Oh, shit.
If you're what?
Would you cheat on your boyfriend if you're married? Your spouse.
Fresh.
Okay.
No.
What?
There you go. No.
Such a
Cool. Can a husband be a good father to his daughters? Yes. And then, would you date a dancer?
I see why y'all
Never.
do what y'all do. Cause
Yeah.
these men, man. You know them questions, man.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm like,
And we
oh,
almost got 7,000 live viewers, guys. So
All right.
like the video, please.
We got one more video.
Okay.
You guys have a question for us at all? Or you want
I
Ladies?
asked already if you.
No?
I have a question.
You have one? Sure.
Like, you know how sometimes men will rate women 1 through 10, like, oh, she's an 8, she's a 9, she's a 10.
Yeah.
What do you guys rate yourselves? I'm super curious.
As men?
As men, just as people, as men.
You know?
Well, I judge a man off intelligence, not looks. Looks worked in high school and middle school. Oh, he cute and all that shit. Puppies and dogs are cute. At this point, I'm trying to teach a woman. I'm trying to mold a family. So if you can do that, I don't care what you look like. Now I'm gonna say this, man. If you physically and fit, you a 10 and you got the mind equipped. But if you ain't got it, let's just say, you know what I'm saying, you 8 and above. So I'm gonna rate myself a 8 due to the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding I have and the mental capacity I got to raise a woman, raise a family, and do the things I'm doing on a high level. You know what I'm saying? It ain't based off looks. Fuck that. Looks is for women. We judge women looks. But then after we get past, see her body good for one night, but her mind good for a lifetime.
Yep.
So you got to go past them looks and dig in that brain and see what's up with it. Same thing with y'all women. Go past his money. Look into what he offering you here, because that money going to go. Because half of it come from that PPP loan. So the feds coming to get his ass. So you got to go past that shit. Go past into him and see where wisdom at. See if he could teach you something. See if he represent qualities of your father. If you know your father. You know what I'm saying?
And if you had a good father.
Right.
And if you had a good father. And if you didn't, positivity of that is find the opposite of what your father was. What you wish your mother had.
Okay.
Amen.
That's
There you
what
go.
I
That
would
last
say.
part.
All right, Myron?
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest, because we ask women this question too, and it's very interesting when we ask women, what do you rate yourself? They always say, I'm a 10 out of 10, I'm an 11 out of 10. You know, and, you know, it is what it is. I get it. Like, you know, women are based mostly on their looks, so you don't want to do that. Fortunately for men, we're measured on a metric. A bunch of different
Metric
things.
scale.
Yeah, because there's a bunch of things that
That should apply, that applies to everybody.
Women are the fairer sex. you guys are based almost solely on your looks. Men are based on status, competence, confidence, height, income. There's way more metrics for a man to be judged on.
Weenie size.
Yeah, I guess you could say that too.
Y'all don't like it big though.
Yeah.
no.
Y'all don't like it big. Y'all don't
That
talking
shit
about y'all
hurts.
like
I'm
oh yeah.
sorry.
Y'all don't like
I
it
get
too
up
big.
in it. Y'all
Yeah.
be talking about get up out of it.
I'm positive
Yeah,
there's some
too big.
insecure men out
Go
there right
ahead.
now. Average is fine. You're
That's
good.
what I'm saying. Learn how
Average
to
is
work
perfect.
it, right?
It's more than fine. Average
Yeah.
is perfect because I've no.
Yeah, y'all don't like it too big.
And for
No.
women, you,
Y'all
you
don't like
guys,
it big.
you guys fall in love with your head first anyway. So if the guy's attractive, like
It's
it-
true.
like you like him, it don't matter. Like
It's true. It's absolutely
You know
true.
what I'm saying? So it's like women fall in love. You got to get in their head first, then you get in the bed. But yeah, I would rate myself, man, at this point. 31 years old. I'll give myself a solid like 8.5. You know what I'm saying? When I account everything with the physical fitness, confidence, my life experiences, my mindset, and just like like I'm confident at this point now where if I was to have a woman by my side, I would feel 100% confident. Like we're doing this, we're doing that. I'm at a point now where it's like a woman ain't gonna dictate anything and how things get done. Like she's just gonna follow me and I got it. But it took me a while to get here. You know what I'm saying? Like a man's confidence is derived from his competence, which comes from his accomplishments. So it takes time for men to become. So at 31, I feel like I'm in a good place now. I'm working my way to make my first $1 million, and when that happens, then maybe I'll increase. But that's why I'll put myself now on a
Cool.
Humble.
on a humble level, like a 8.5,
All right.
something like that.
Next question.
Yeah, but no, you gotta go next.
What's your
Okay, so overall, I would say from my mindset, my wisdom so far, my current age, and then also like what I offer to not only other men I mess with like, business wise, but also as well girls, I would say 7. And it's because one, I know I gotta work on my fitness. I'm not in the best shape I could be in. But right now I'm focused on business and making shit work for the company. So that's my main focus right now. Once that's complete and I feel a little bit satisfied in that sense, and I focus on fitness, then at that point I might go up a couple points, whatever. But for me right now, it's a 7. I'm cool with that. I get whatever I want, girls, lifestyle. So I'm a 7, I would say. But I can improve. Definitely can improve.
There's always room for improvement.
So
I think that's very important to be able to say
is
that.
a big one for me. Fitness is
Yeah,
a big
but
Yeah.
women would rather have a not fit guy and a successful successful than a fit guy non-successful.
Very true.
You
And
know
most
what
of
I
the
mean?
men
So-
that ain't got most of the men
Very
that
true.
fitness,
Now
they
you-
don't come like my man here who fitness and he got his money together.
Yeah.
Second thing is you underrate yourself, no homo, because you humble and you're a good person. And she ready to go off on me about that. But I ain't everybody know how I am. Know that. You are a great person. You have a great spirit. So that puts you already a notch above that. You understand me? It's deeper than what you thinking. That fitness stuff, that's cool. We could fit. You ain't even too much far off from being physically fit.
Oh, there you go.
I agree
Thanks,
with
man.
that wholeheartedly.
Yeah. Don't think I'm Lil Nas X or nothing, but you know what I mean.
I appreciate it,
For
bro.
real though, you a good person.
Yeah.
And my man here, he's confident. So that's what I like about him. I think with him, and I ain't just judging y'all, as people. I'm
No,
just
showed
telling
us
you
mad
what
love
I
in the
see.
beginning, and this is coming
Yeah.
from a multi-millionaire guy
Yeah,
that
successful.
has
Yeah.
60 plus properties, rap career, signed, all that. You know what I'm saying? Like you're at the top, like you're in the 0.001% of the
But you
U.S.
are
population.
you are elite. But you gonna make it hard for a woman to get to you because you
true.
demand so much.
Yeah.
And you want to win. You passionate, man. Stay like that. Stay like
Thank you,
that.
man.
But you're gonna have to bend a little bit because you're gonna have to raise somebody. You're gonna have to raise a woman because you young. You still 31. You young. You gonna find somebody, man, that you gonna have to mold up. Cause you might meet a her that got that shit there, and y'all just got there and get it together. You just gonna have to bend a little bit. She ain't gonna be you, but you strong, dog. You strong. I'm telling you some real. You got a strong character,
Absolutely.
and you ain't taking no shit. So that's gonna be hard for you. And I got the same problem. I don't bend. I don't fold. I want what I want, and they know that. But at the end of the day, when you're dealing with a woman, you gotta remember you're not dealing with a man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
and
can't put them on the
emotional,
same.
yeah.
You can't put them on that same burden of performance. Like one thing I learned about women is like women don't take critiques the same way men do. You know what I'm saying? Like if you tell a dude, listen, man, you gotta fucking lose some weight. You fat as shit. Women aren't gonna take it like that. I've done it before and it doesn't work. Like that direct communication with women.
Slap you.
That direct communication with women doesn't work too well, you know. But you know, it is what it is. Like they get used to it at some point. But yeah, like of course, like communicating with women versus communicating with men is you almost got to speak womanese. No offense, ladies.
Yo,
but
this comment
they
is
think what
It's a hard, it's a hard language.
You see that comment, the second one?
Yeah, which one?
He said no homo.
He say Fresh has a shot with Nino. Boy, man, get your... Listen,
Get your ass out of here, nigga.
we can't even compliment each other.
Yeah,
when they
see,
think
that's
it's
the
so
crazy
shit.
world we live
You
in,
think
bro.
I'm Lil Nas, Lil Uzi skirt, man? Go on. Boy, I'm a thug.
Yeah, he's keeping it real, man.
Yeah, he's
But
keeping it real,
Yo,
man. Show
we
him
got
love,
some
bro.
subs on
That
Twitch,
was
man.
funny.
Yo, Trey, could you give the people some
Yeah,
some
Trey, can you
kudos?
shout out the love on Twitch
Twitch.
real quick, bro? Shout out to Trey, by the way, the sound engineer in the back, making sure the mics are calibrated so every time Dani laughs, that cackle, she doesn't destroy her eardrums. You know?
Huge shout out to Dr. Golden Oak for donating 5 gifted subs.
Thank you.
And huge shout out to Sin for Rent. He donated 1 extra sub, but he is our sub leader right now at 68 subs.
Wow.
Thank you so much, man.
Sin for Rent.
91 at 50 gifted subs. I don't see him in the chat tonight. And of course, Dr. Golden as well.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you guys
man.
for Twitch gang. Shout out to
I'll
y'all.
read these chats real quick and then we'll play a second video. It's like, does that answer your question though? Like,
It does, and I really appreciate the way that you guys like really broke
Yeah,
down
I mean,
how
you
you rated
can't-
yourselves. Because I mean, I do feel like as a woman, I wouldn't like if you asked me to rate myself, I wouldn't do it based off my appearance. I do it based off my like essence as a person. You know what I'm saying?
Character.
Like I might not have a fat ass, but I'll make you laugh.
That thing fat, girl. Stop that shit. Listen, I'm going to say this. You know
Let
what'll
me say-
make
let me
it
say
fun
stand up.
with
It's
you, though?
not. It's not thick. I'm not thick. I'm from DC. Not a, there's thick, but like I'm like
She fine, y'all.
I'm
Stop
like a, I'm
playing.
like a
She
DC.
ain't
I'm like a
goddamn.
DC
Beautiful.
9. I'm like a
Listen.
Miami like.
You know what'll make it fun with you, though? Come sit here thinking about everybody. 24, I'm watching yours, too. Listen, what make it fun with you is your personality. If I were dating you, we'll have fun. We'll smoke one. We'll have fun and laugh. You know what I'm saying? That's what I like to do with you. We'll talk about, girl, you said, yeah, I see you, you know. Yeah, bro. Look at it, bro.
you gotta make jokes.
Yeah, man. I'm saying.
There you go.
Thank you to
Inversus.
Inversus for becoming a YouTube member.
Thank
I
you, man.
appreciate that, man.
Welcome.
And then we got Sherlock, $20. It's like 60 years of modern egalitarian society versus 10,000 years of proven traditional gender roles that propagated humanity successfully up to this point. Yeah, for sure. Incognito, $20. When Pimp C passed away, God rest his soul, he was reincarnated as his alter ego. Nino Brown, shout out Pastor B.
Shout out
And
Pimp C.
RIP to Pimp C, man, and UGK. Big Pimp was one of my favorite songs, actually. Mr. Williams, it's crazy to think about. But I've noticed 100% usually high count women doesn't know how to be in a relationship or to keep someone. They don't understand complacency and satisfaction because it's a high speed life for them. Yeah, man, it is what it is. Cool. And then Strails, $20. Rate myself top of the mook. Easy. Next question.
Top of the
man,
mook.
Top of the mook, man.
Organic.
And then, Mike J. Hensley, your examples with feminine men and masculine women made me realize so much. Yeah, man. Yeah, because that's the reality, man. It's men and women are opposites, man. So like you can't use the same lens for both genders.
Hold up.
Yep. Oh, you got something, Trey?
WWW is love just donated 50 subs.
What
Damn,
the
bro.
fuck?
I appreciate that, man.
Bro.
Thank you, man. Don DeMarco.
What? 50 subs?
Man, thank you,
Yo,
bro.
Hype train activated.
Bro,
Yeah, I
you
appreciate
know what?
that, man.
For you, brother, tonight I'm gonna shave my balls. Okay, thank you, man. I will
We
do
got
that
a
for
shot
you.
with you,
Shout
then.
out Twitch game. Twitch game lit.
Shout out Twitch game, man.
Yeah,
For real,
shout out
for
to
real.
Twitch, man. You
I
guys.
got y'all boys in
Yo,
there.
luckily,
I appreciate you guys.
I didn't have to bring my feet out this time.
Oh, man.
Thank the Lord.
Yeah, those feet
Shout
are
out to all his
disgusting.
love, man. For real, for
Those
real.
feet are disgusting. I got Febreze right here.
Oh, man.
And guys, do us a quick favor and like the video. We're gonna play the second video and react to it. I hope you guys
Yes.
enjoyed tonight's show. It's not as retarded as yesterday.
And shout out to Nino
Oh,
Brown,
that's
man.
a bad word
Follow him
for
on
Twitch.
YouTube and also on Instagram, Nino Brown.
Yep.
And then YouTube, Nino Brown 305.
Yeah,
Yes,
all his
sir.
links are below, and
Yep.
all the lovely ladies for tonight are also below.
So guys, go follow
yeah.
him on YouTube as well. Cool.
All right. All right.
Where did you film this?
That was in my back of my house. That was
Yo.
the back of my house.
By the way, you said something earlier. You got goosebumps.
Yeah, I mean the way he preaches is just like
You should be a pastor,
Yeah,
brother.
for real.
For
real?
Give her
Yeah.
thanks to
goosebumps.
pastor.
I
Yeah,
feel empowered. I feel so empowered right now.
Yeah.
People said, is he rapping? Oh, is he preaching? I can't tell.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
Well, you know, it's a blessing, man, when you live in your calling. That's why y'all did 3 shows today. That's why my brother here, when we leave to go eat, he's sitting on that computer trying to figure it out. When you passionate, they can't take. That's why when she go to the Tootsies and serve them drink, she passionate. That might not be her calling, but her calling might be in the job. She might meet somebody that turn her on to what she really. Connections made in other places.
Yeah.
Sometimes you go to prison and meet a connection. Nelson Mandela. You know what I'm saying? Joseph in the Bible. It don't matter, man. Listen, when you living in your calling, man, you gonna move people. Your calling is what requires the least amount of effort for you to do. That's your gift.
Bam.
Believe that.
That right there is, man. Yeah, that's facts, man. I mean, woman is supposed to help you out with your life, man, not make it more difficult. You know what I'm saying? She's got to be an asset, not a liability.
So,
You know what I'm saying?
ladies, last thoughts and reaction to the video. You can start here.
We'll start with. Start here. Okay, with DC.
Oh fuck, that's me.
Yeah, that's you.
sorry.
No, that's fine. It's after hours.
I feel like you were talking directly to me. I feel like you're really like, you just have to have no ass. No titties. It's like, wow, it could be me. It could be me as well. No, I feel like you're a very passionate person. It is very easy to listen to you. I could have listened to that like the entire thing and I would have been fine. I was just getting lost in your words and the way that you were delivering them, and I think that's really important. But yeah, just thank you for being you. I feel good. I feel good right now. I feel like a bad bitch right now. Thanks to that video. So.
To kind of like
There you go.
piggyback on what she said, I feel like you spoke to the women out there that, especially during this time, and we're living in a bigger is better, voluptuous is more desired. When you have those girls that are slimmer and just dealing with nonsense from men, this is that video for them to be like, there's still hope out there, because you may not have all this, but as long as you keep this sharp, there's still hope for you yet. So I don't know, I feel the same.
And even
way
if you
about
got all that and you still a good woman, that mean more to me too, because that just show you got character. You got something that they can't teach or can't buy.
Yeah.
Because I take the woman that got all that put together if she got this here.
So I should get my ass done. It's just gonna
That's
be
up,
extra.
that's up to you. Danny?
No, I mean, I agree, but you can have both, you can be a good woman and have a big ass.
Yeah. No, man. No. I mean, it's the thing about the sphere, bro, is that like, we commonly, a lot of the time we like attack. We make it like, oh, women are the problem. Women are the problem. Nah, man, it's both genders, bro. Like yes, like the women, like a lot of women lack accountability, as you guys have seen yesterday. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But there's a lot of dudes also that like you're not really performing up where you should be as well.
The
You know what I'm
betas,
saying?
man. Betas.
You know what I mean? You're soft. You're indecisive. You out here trying to tell a chick to meet you on a date, but you got like $2 to your name, bro. Like you got to lead by example. Women want to follow a strong man, but if you're not worthy of following, that's when that masculine energy comes out from her. Because now she's got to get into her masculine to compensate for all your feminine. So it is what it is, man. We hold both the genders accountable on this podcast, man. Men and women. You know what I'm saying? So guys got to be better. Women got to be better. Is on both ends.
That's right.
So
Super
cool.
chats.
JT